Oh, the meeting's at 9 p.m., so we could actually have 2 hours.
What meeting?
CSC.
Okay.
Gaming Systems Advanced.
I'm still slathered in dipping sauce.
That's
My
creepy.
I don't
dream.
know what time it is, so.
Dang, now you're gonna ruin artichokes for me.
Just imagine a sweaty
No.
a sweaty
Nah.
chef
Nah.
from the south named Bernard.
Who's mildly overweight.
Mildly.
Jinx.
I would say. Nah, we've beaten this to death.
Is he obese?
Yes. He's not like morbidly obese. He is not in danger of like
He's fluffy,
You need
as
to-
Gabriel Iglesias
He's
would
a
say.
baby.
less than Gabriel.
How many chins?
At least 10.
He could probably make 4 easy.
Wow, that's pretty impressive.
I'd say there are 2 there all the time. Unavoidable.
Define John in the know.
Do I have
I think we
tinnitus
should-
or does that sound real?
You have tinnitus.
Okay.
Except I can hear as well.
We all have
I'm telepathic and I have tinnitus.
No, we all have tinnitus. Mom,
Does that even
Tendinitis.
tinnitus.
That's an interesting idea. A person who's hearing things, but
Telepathically.
is telepathically spreading it to everyone else.
Oh gosh.
That would be such a sucky power.
Just like they're
You can
like
just
they're
annoy people
receiving
to
and
death.
like transmitting are just both constantly on. I actually read a book like kind of like that where someone basically had telepathy with like the phone, like the phone
Whoa.
wires, and it like started driving them insane because they can't turn it off, and they're just constantly overhearing phone conversations.
Oh my god, that's an interesting idea.
You got your hands up
Well,
markers
it was a short horror story, so. Anyways,
Batches is not.
I think we
thinking
should
about
work
Did you know
on
that
batches.
tinnitus is the number 4 cause of suicide?
I can imagine this is annoying. Mhm.
So, magic?
Yes.
In this session, we kill ourselves.
Tinnitus.
Seriously though, I think we should focus on batches and win this time since they didn't get to do as much last time.
Yeah,
I am not upset.
I'm not really.
but
It is the DM's call. How dare you speak?
well, I
That's a
guess
flaw
my
in defense.
character will wake up then because y'all are a bunch of lazy.
let's all level up this session.
Alright, fight to the death.
What
We
time
fight
is
each
it?
other to 1 HP and heal and then fight each other again. Wait,
Five.
no, you don't get experience unless you kill them.
Yep, and if they get
Knock 'em out.
revived, you can't get more XP from them.
Yeah.
Ellie, knock 'em
Everyone
out.
in your fight.
So we can all kill each other once. And
That actually brings up an interesting question. If you knock someone out, you get XP, yeah? Let's say like down the road, like 5 years later, you meet him again and knock him out again. Do you still get XP?
You don't get XP for knocking them out, according to the books.
Would
They
you
must
get XP
die.
for killing them?
Yes.
Oh, but it's you can't. So knocking out gives you 0 XP.
Defeating.
Okay.
See, that's how I like to look at it. Defeating them, defeating it, defeating the situation gets
Yeah.
XP.
'Cause
That's what I
if
like
you,
to say.
You can get XP from
I would
school.
to
Just
think
go to
that,
your
like,
school and beat up all the kindergartners.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go to school and beat up everyone in school.
I will grow stronger!
I'll fight all of y'all.
There's actually a website for
We-
calculating how many 5-year-olds you could beat up.
Yeah, we're gonna start a fight club. Kindergartners.
And not talk about it.
Yeah, no
they're all
one can
terrible
talk.
people.
Are you relying on us to drive the story this time?
I mean, like, in
So-
theory, I could say, and someone knocks on the door and wakes you guys up. But
Or it's
I want to give you guys the opportunity to
Or it seems like-
do things of your own accord,
Itzel
at
would,
least for like first bits.
Itzel would be up early eating breakfast and
Wow.
watching Saturday morning cartoons.
Well, we can't afford cable.
He knows.
Saturday morning news.
He's watching PBS.
He's looking out
Okay, that's
the-
fine. That's nice and wholesome.
He's looking out the
Kids.
window into someone else's window, and they are watching Saturday morning cartoons.
He's watching Breaking Bad right now.
Oh.
Like, Chris, you just hook up like one of those
I'm gonna turn
laser
the lights.
listening devices and like a and like binoculars, so you're like, that's creepy.
Batches is sleeping in today. It's his day off.
Blaine is awake and probably. I guess no, she would do this. She's
Turn on
gonna
the other
go. She's
one.
gonna go over to Anne and Ava's apartment, and she's gonna be knocking on that door, saying, "Ava, let's get some practice in."
This one.
I don't know what time it is, but it's probably early.
They're all on.
Maybe they're all dead.
It's actually Ava who opens the door because she was the only one who was awake.
Is she the cute one?
They're both cute. Ava's still cute too.
Which one's a garden?
That's Anne.
She's cute in my mind.
They're both adorable.
Never mind.
I actually don't know what they look like. What do they look like?
Anne has blonde hair that's really straight, and Ava has red hair that's really crazy.
Alright, not what I was imagining, but okay.
And they're-
I imagined Ava had black hair, but red hair is good too.
And they're both rather attractive, college age,
I told you that they were
maybe a little bit older.
College age?
so they're in their 20s.
20s to, the grave.
For whatever reason, I was thinking 40s or 50s.
Oh my god, no! These are young women.
Apparently.
Young lesbian women.
Every girl lesbian.
Yes. In my heart.
Is Blaine?
Blaine is too young for that.
No.
He hasn't started experimenting.
She's
yet.
not 18, so we're not going to discuss her sexuality.
Fair enough.
But Ava's cool with painting with you. She is a little bit surprised with how early it is and the fact that you came at all. But she decides to roll with it.
Nice. Ava's cool.
I'm now dreaming about being plucked from the dipping sauce
And eaten.
and speared in twine
Oh my god.
and being rotisserie fried. And I can hear myself cooking and smell
Is
it.
this a nightmare?
This is
or
a
this-
good dream. I am the chicken, and I'm just like,
I'm going to be delicious.
This is so great.
It's a dream, so you don't react to that stuff.
and then right before I get eaten, I wake up, and I'm just like,
No, you eat yourself. And
Like, it's just a bigger you.
Meta.
Come on.
meta cooking. You cook yourself.
I woke up probably at the same time as you, and I also started eating breakfast and meditating.
Are you having cereal again?
Are you meditating through the Saturday morning cartoons from someone else's window?
I'm going to check to make sure he's not watching anything inappropriate, and then I'm going to go meditate.
We're almost out of the cereal. I mean, we have a full box of Raisin Bran no one's touched.
No one's gonna eat that.
Why?
Because Raisin Bran sucks.
Is Batches not doing it yet?
He's still asleep. He is enjoying his time.
Like, Batches isn't gonna eat it because there's fruit in it. You're not gonna eat it
I would eat it because there's fruit in it.
He's the one who stole blackberries from everyone.
Yeah, he's not.
Oh, yeah.
He's not anti-nutritional food. He's just
Anti-gross?
pro all food and pro all flavors.
Want to eat human flesh?
Raisin is not an appropriate flavor.
He has eaten human flesh.
Yeah.
When?
He had a friend in culinary school that was like, "Hey, you should try this," and he tried it and it tastes like bacon, and he was like, "That was good."
Where does he get the human flesh?
From Hannibal Lecter.
Probably. Anyway,
He was roommates with Hannibal.
Wait, they don't have a cadaver lab in culinary school.
Actually, you can have your body donated to science, and that can include cannibalism,
Really?
One guy
as
did
long
that
as it's
and
reported.
wrote a book about it.
Wow.
Multiple people have done that.
I'm gonna eat people for science.
Apparently it tastes like pork.
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
That's why the slang for it is long pork.
I've heard
Yeah.
pork, and I've also heard beef, and
Beef.
somewhere in between.
anyways.
Anyway, on that more.
Back on to doing nothing.
Batches is gonna wake up at like 11:30.
Just in time for lunch.
I'm sure at some point, like, I'm going to make sure, like, once you get up, I'm going to go down to, like, a gym or something and just practice, train, exercise.
If I'm waking up,
This is D&D, real life.
Right.
Only it's,
Real life simulator.
yes, real life simulator.
I'm gonna wake up at 11:30, make myself some breakfast, and then at 1, I'm gonna make myself some lunch.
Oh my god. Yeah, 1:30.
And later
Second
on,
thing.
Anne
Okay.
gets up and she like walks out of her room in her pajamas. She's like, "You're here, okay?" And then she gets ready and goes to work.
just the neighbor kid is here.
Well, I guess Steve could always check up on.
He's watching anime, let's be honest.
Check the latest anime.
What anime is he watching? Nichijou.
Kill la Kill.
Yeah.
I'm almost done with that one. I have 2
Uh,
more episodes.
Christian and I
Okay.
saw one
You've
episode
seen
and
lots of
agreed
good
it was
stuff.
too edgy.
Did you like it?
Yeah, it's
Wait,
weird.
which
but
one
it's
was
weird.
it?
Kill a Kill. Scissor Blade.
And you have picked out
Yeah, I
like
can see
every
what you-
single anime
I like the
that the
distasteful lack of
right,
clothing.
just like random spikes on things. Like the guy that's the coach.
I don't really know that many tropes. Other than the beach episode, which I don't think they.
And a hot tub episode.
Oh yeah!
Bathhouse episode
Bathhouse
type thing.
episode.
So, real life simulator.
What I was going to say is I could check up on Amy because she seemed, well, she didn't show up for school and she was probably traumatized by her
Yeah.
classmates. Like,
I mean, she's
I mean-
rich, right? So she can afford
I mean, we
therapy.
saved her. I mean, yeah, we helped save her dad from a kidnapping, but we also killed people. Like,
I mean, it's not that big of a deal.
No one can prove Itzel killed him.
No one can prove that Blaine killed him.
they can prove a tiger killed them.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I mean, how are they going to prove that Blaine created it?
Also, you don't think this like mayor's mansion has security cameras?
What they don't understand magic, right?
Even if they had
They understand it
cameras,
exists.
they could not
Well,
prove
Blaine's
Itzel
screwed. She's
killed
on the run
everyone.
from the cops
They could
now.
just prove convenient timing.
I don't know, if they know that
Convenient
magic
timing of a
exists, then
tiger.
they're- I think they can prove it.
Also, the fact that if it was on camera, tiger appeared, disappeared,
Yeah.
and you're the one like chanting words and pointing it, and then it goes and does stuff.
Well,
You look at my magic. I made someone almost wet themselves, and then you killed them.
I mean, they were trying to kill people too, so. It was self-defense of other people. Others' defense.
I don't know if I want to be armed for when I go out though, because bad things seem to start happening.
Armed
But
with
also, a
what?
bow and arrow is really conspicuous or suspicious.
Also,
If you want like even more like a weeb.
also, talking to people is scary.
I mean, yeah, it's a gift.
Better take a rifle just in case. But just in case.
Make sure you run to your location shit with your arms behind your back.
Does anyone have an 18 wisdom or higher?
No.
Blaine is so average in all of
Nope,
this.
nope. Does 9
too.
count?
I'm just realizing I should have wrote down passive perception.
10.
10.
5.
Well, what?
Are you serious? And
Five
his is
wisdom.
9.
Uh,
You're
That's
passive.
12.
So it's 10 plus your modifier.
oh, then it's 10.
5.
She can't see anything. She's not.
That's like my that's my passive constitution in D&D RL.
Oh, for the
Wisdom.
But for the passive.
Yours is
wisdom,
9.
Yeah.
If you had a modifier of negative 5,
Coincidentally,
you'd be
the
back.
actual stat.
Oh, right, yeah, I don't.
Instantly have
Close.
instant heart
I have a
attack.
-4.
Oh, jeez. You're so frail. You're like, isn't that like your bed bound? Is that what?
Whoa.
Bedridden.
Bedridden.
family does call me a buff boy sometimes.
Ooh.
No.
Ooh.
You're bedridden if you're
Has so many layers to this humor.
Oh.
I like that
Oh.
layer.
Oh.
I won't bring my bow and arrow.
Let's make it weird.
Okay, I won't bring my bow and arrow when I go to see it. However, I will like conceptualize like a cosplay outfit that incorporates a bow and arrow, but have it be a real one.
Hanzo.
Yeah.
What is that from?
Overwatch.
Oh, I thought you were talking about from Naruto. I'm like, he
No.
uses poison salamanders. Like, I don't know how a bow and arrow applies here.
Well, you're getting in character.
Although he does have a chain sight.
Anyway,
But going out
going
to
to
the world.
Don't split the party!
You guys are all in bed anyway, and
Don't
you're
split the
paying.
Well, you can knock on the door and tell me to go.
And then he's watching Winx Club or something.
Yeah, what is he watching?
I don't know. It varies on what someone else is watching.
I have so many nostalgic memories of Winx Club.
You're also, can you understand? You can understand English, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you're not totally lost.
He understands English just fine, but he has the same level of understanding of Latin, and Latin is his preferred language.
Makes me
He needs
wonder
to
what.
speak English eventually.
He can.
He needs
So
to.
I'm sending you to like English learning schools on the weekends.
Neither does a need
Dude,
is
high
a
five for
subjective term.
bilingualism.
It's just annoying that he doesn't speak a language anyone else can
Sick.
understand.
Like, Latin's not too hard to understand though. Like, it's basically it has parallels to Spanish and French and
Yeah,
Italian
More
who knows
like-
Spanish
and English.
More
Not
like,
Americans.
here is the Latin seed, and from it sprung 5 bazillion languages.
Indeed.
Anyway,
So you're going outside?
Yes.
And
As,
then
as weird as that
firepower.
sounds, and as bad of an idea as that is,
You die instead.
well, of course,
hit
but
by another car.
oh no.
Hey, are there weird creatures in this world?
I haven't really thought whether I'm going to include any.
Are there vampires? Is what I'm asking. I'm dying.
As far as regular human society knows, no.
Dang it!
Buffy.
I want to be a vampire.
I want to be Buffy.
We'll fight to the death.
I'd be some Buffy.
A little bit.
As you're walking downstairs from the apartment, you see a large van parked in front of,
This
like
already
on the
sounds
side of the
bad.
road, and a guy with a purple button-up and suspenders is standing in front of it, and he waves you down
Is this in front of our apartments or?
in front of the
Oh,
apartment.
did I see this too, or I was going.
Can I roll insight on this guy?
You're meditating. You don't see anything.
I went into the end.
He sees way more than you see with your eyes open.
Oh jeez.
Like, is he trying to sell me something? Is he trying to get me to get in his van? Like,
He has candy
I
that's worth
think
it.
someone wants to sell me something.
He's trying to sell you the candy that's in his van.
Dumbass, just lodge yourself some candy.
He does sort of seem a little bit salesman-y. He's got like the shiny fake smile.
I'm going to like watch from the sidelines. Like I want to try and look into his face.
you're meditating.
I went to the gym and I came out at the same time.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna like awkwardly wave goodbye to Waluigi and then go on my way.
Waluigi would be the best salesman. I would buy anything from him.
What are your words?
Collect, energy, expel. I think I learned I learned move, expel, energy, and collect.
How come you have 4 words?
I learned his collect.
Aw.
Or was it? Yeah, I learned collect.
And I learned his disguise.
You need to teach me.
My character
Yeah,
has a lot.
Like, we just need to have like a magic session where we're like, all right, everybody, write your spells. He actually knows
we
the most 'cause
totally
he
can do
read,
that.
like, ancient writings and crap and specifically. But there was Latin magic writings pertaining to the void. Summon, killing, tiger.
No, but close.
Son of murder type.
I choose you, Murder Tiger.
Murder Tiger!
That is canonically Murder Tiger from now on.
Murder
Anyways, once he like ignores the salesman, I'm gonna go on my way too.
He's going to jog to try to catch up with you.
I'm gonna jog, keep away. Passive aggressiveness at its finest.
Just like pat, 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 pat.
And yeah, at least I'm not near the van anymore.
Yeah.
Tiger. You're gonna get kidnapped.
He's gonna give up and he's going to return to his car. He's
Van.
going to open the hood.
Of the van.
Candy.
The van.
Oh, he probably needed help with his car. I don't know how to do that.
For the sake of plot, Patches is going to be awake.
Badges of
So where are you headed to? You
the
jogged.
mayor's place. Or, I guess that's his workplace and not his home place, isn't it?
It's the governor's estate. The Capitol building is where he probably works.
Like, was that near the library where we
Yeah, it's near the
Oh,
governor's estate's near the library.
were? Well, I could always check out that place and then at the very least I could like talk to her dad and see if he knows if she's okay. If she's not there herself, which I guess she would be because that's where her dad works and not where she lives. Hindsight's
the pathway where the apple trees were is all taped off.
of course
And
it is.
there's still like some police cars parked out front, but it's not like an active crime scene.
Figures.
hmm.
Oh shoot. I will consider my conundrum as we shift to one of the other players.
I'm really focused on this individual in his van. I'd like to go out and get some coffee, start my day.
Do you mean some candy from his van?
I would like to see what is up with this and whether or not I should be heading his direction. I will go out of my
You want to
way
be heading him?
to behead him. I will go out of my way to like overhear or observe or like see what's up. You know when you're nosy and you're like, I'll go across the street to be nosy. That's what Patches is doing.
Hi neighbor. Saw you over there and I thought I should go introduce myself.
No words.
Hi.
No words, just wow.
I baked you a casserole.
Wow,
I've lived here
like-
for 3 years. I know.
I would like to know smells.
Moved here January 30th, right? Yeah.
He smells like cheap cologne, and the
Salesman.
car,
White and unmarked.
Has no license.
Tinky windows.
well,
Like
black and unmarked, but
Oh.
It's black.
It's not a salesman, it's FBI then.
it's or maybe like a dark gray.
Yeah, that could be a lot of
This
things.
is important. Is it black or is it dark gray?
It's either a mob boss
Dark
or a
gray.
soccer mom.
Soccer mom it is.
Vans have many calibers. This dark gray. Do I smell car problems?
Oh my
You do
God.
not.
How good
Do I
is it?
smell food coming from inside of his car?
Good enough for me.
Giant dogs.
A disturbing,
No, you don't really smell any.
Alright.
disturbing lack of promised candy.
Carrying on.
You don't have
Sounds
food
like he doesn't
buy
want
yet.
to sell me anything, so I'm out.
You
I'm
might
on my
have a
way.
car problem.
Go get coffee.
Meanwhile, Blaine, I'm gonna spend. You didn't tell me how many.
You gotta come home and cook
It's gonna spend.
quesadillas with the little one.
But she has painted a bunch of baby sea turtles, and they're now flying around the room.
Aww.
How many magic points is that gonna?
That's just one magic point.
Batches is going to remove a Mossberg
What is
shotgun.
Ava think of this development?
She Her eyes kind of light up, and she's like, "So you're a magic user?"
Yep.
Demon sky turtle.
And
Hillbilly accent.
Huh?
Hillbilly
and
accent.
Ava casts a spell that's an illusion. What goes good with sea turtles?
Fish.
Fish.
Clownfish.
Yeah, some fish. So
A
the
cloud
fish
of
are,
fish.
Clownfish.
are swimming through the air with the sea turtles.
Blaine is gonna be so hyped after that and say, ask her what words she knows.
What magical incantations do you possess on your person?
Void,
Listen,
kill,
I need to-
fire. And illusion.
Illusion of fire killing the void.
Fear,
Look!
Killing the
fear, suffering, void.
And love.
Oh yes, and illusion.
I wanted to learn love.
But mostly
But
suffering.
I decided joy better suited food.
And she's going to be like, well, that's very forward of you.
It's Blaine, listen.
She doesn't like have a number right off the top of her head. Do you know energy?
I don't. Will you please teach me?
And I put
Give
it
me your
back.
energy.
Keep the whole world blind to
And,
your art.
and she really likes you, and so she's going to write it down for you.
Yay!
Are you going to offer one in
does that
return?
mean I get it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, she can offer a reward in return. Blaine will say, do you have protect?
Does she have protect?
I want protect.
You can download Kirk Protect for free. It's decent anti-malware.
Oh, she does have protect. But she's really pleased by the gesture anyway.
Oh. I figure she probably has to quick turn move already. Blaine has nothing to offer. But cool, I got
Love.
energy now. I have 4 words.
What about forward
That gives me an
idea?
idea. Is there any like waste area or like a junkyard or something where I can go, like somewhere empty without a lot of people? That isn't like a park.
There's a warehouse.
Yeah, there is a warehouse, there is a place that is under construction. There is a cemetery, and there is an empty plot of land next to an abandoned warehouse and
Perfect.
a nightclub.
I want to go there. I'm going to say, this is a good chance to check one of my spells. I'm going to try and cast a spell. You can interpret how this goes, but I need to go collect energy, expel energy, just as much as I can.
Ooh.
Are you learning your key effects?
Collect energy, expel energy.
Key effects.
Yes.
You have a hot dog?
Yeah.
I know how Batches is going to get himself in trouble today.
So I'm just going to try that and see what happens. Just like, oh, you know.
What, are you gonna hit on the waitress at the place you work at?
Dude,
Yeah,
you'll
do I need
see.
to roll for that?
Also, you have work.
Sure, yeah.
It's Saturday.
It's my day off. Saturday's off. This is Canada.
I don't know
This
your
is-
job
Oh,
schedule.
god damn it. That one.
You accidentally
Expel before you go.
you accidentally expel the energy or collect the energy from yourself, and suddenly you're really cold.
All the lights in the building go out. You receive a lethal shock.
I'm going to follow in.
And then the expelling of that energy, it doesn't really do much except for create a very large, bright flash of light.
Do I lose magic points or help from that?
2 magic points.
What's your math?
One for inhale, one for exhale.
5 out of 7.
How do you only have 7?
I got a really shitty roll.
Don't we start with 8?
We start with 8 and then we roll.
I thought we started with 6. Oh, I know what happened.
What happened?
I forgot to change my number at one point. But I did roll a 1, so I'm still at 9.
Hey, wanna know why I'm better than you? I have 10.
I'm going to say.
Want to know why I'm better
gonna try it
than you?
again.
Because I have 16.
I'm trying to get this right. This is my training.
What?
I rolled an 8 on my
This
magic.
is the one time in your life that you have a higher stat.
Is
Oh,
actually-
come on!
It's also relevant to my HP.
Another nat 1.
To
Yes.
do what?
To do my spell again. You're fired, you piece of dice.
The
You
same
die.
thing happens,
Die.
and you take 4 cold damage, and
And
And you die.
and 4
Damn.
stun damage from the bright light. That,
Okay,
You
so I
have
went
a
from 10 to 2, so like,
Yeah,
do I feel like conscious or something?
roll to lose a
you,
limb.
you are highly dazed.
You're
You are
paralyzed.
cold. You are
I'm very weak.
kind of temporarily blinded for a
You
moment,
lose one finger from frostbite.
and the
One arm.
the door to the abandoned warehouse that is across the street is moved. Like there's like some banging around, like it was unlocked, and it was opened, and a guy with a purple bandana
Uh-oh.
The guy from Boy Hole.
What's good?
and like no sleeves
Uh-oh.
and
Uh-oh.
some tattoos.
He works at the fitness place that rivals your kung fu company.
With 2 HP.
Steps out of
That'll
the
be quick fire.
abandoned warehouse and very not discreetly grabs his phone and starts calling someone.
I'm gonna leave. I'm just gonna beat feet. Get out of here.
On further inspection, the van indeed has a purple headband.
Look at my. I'm gonna look
Yeah,
at
the
the
thing
watch.
has that
I'm
headband.
gonna look at the watch I don't have. I'm gonna dust myself off.
It's just wrapped around these head.
Just gonna start walking.
You're just gonna limp home.
I didn't even consider the fact that you are walking. As you walk, are you going to go to Are you going to go around the abandoned warehouse and up past the school, or are you going to take the long, or not really the longer way there, but the way that goes past the nightclub?
I'm gonna go past the warehouse. I'm gonna get out of this guy's sight as quickly as I can. In fact, if I can, I want to stealth. Like once I'm out of the sight, sneak away back into the public area.
Do a stealth roll then.
I swear to God, I'm for throwing that one. Okay, that's better. That's a 9. I'll take it.
A bunch of people also wearing purple bandanas, some like
We're under
tied around their
investigation by the
arms,
feds.
or tied like
Or the purple
around their
pizza,
necks.
I'm not sure.
Come around the corner from the other side of the warehouse,
Uh-oh.
and you are now in combat.
Oh, God damn it. This is,
You know, you're just out of magic and health.
I'm at 5 magic and 2 health. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Use your
I'm.
health to restore your magic, then release it all at once.
Call your coworkers.
Co-conspirators, thank you.
I don't-
You're
Max,
powerful, so
Jim
fucking bring
Max,
it.
His martial arts. I meant his coworkers.
I don't have a.
Where are you going?
She's going to paint real turtles now.
Yes.
Not the demon flying.
I want
turtles.
chocolate, so I'm gonna go buy some.
It's a demon sky turtle.
Whatever.
Sorry.
Anyway.
Do you
So.
want anything?
I want
Anyone
peace between worlds.
Food, like
Okay, get him Reese's Pieces then.
I want war between.
Are we all
worlds.
taking a break or just Ellie?
think
No,
just go.
I'm just standing
Because
out
we're going
because
into combat. I figured I'll
when I do combat, I
It's not
Bring
gonna
it
be
all
I'm
at
just
once.
painting with the 8,000
I'm gonna get shot and it's gonna be over.
I'm getting coffee in a large cup, that's what matters.
King size, you're.
Thinner than me. Can't get through there.
I'm
You're just now figuring
Scott,
that
that was
out.
a compliment, not an insult.
I hate you.
Balance restored.
I'm staying because either
You
way
shattered
there's
the
going to
illusion of a
be
vitriolic friendship.
I'm staying because either way there will be.
That actually was a really dangerous situation that I probably avoided that because there's this guy running after me and I'm just like, I'm gonna jog away from him.
So how screwed am I? How many am I fighting?
I don't have anything to draw out the situation,
Which is how screwed you are.
but I might have some paper.
You want me to get paper?
Uh-huh.
That would actually be really nice.
Oh, yeah, that's not creepy at all.
I am so screwed.
You are at.
You're so
I'm
freaking
going to
screwed.
get you the map.
Just draw it on the TV.
This is the empty plot of land. This is the abandoned warehouse, and this.
Because all the enemies you have in these surrounded by.
Where's home relative for, like, how is
It's connected here.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to fold it over so it looks like it's one big thing.
I understand what you're saying.
So you are at like the intersection between the waste treatment and utility building, the block mall, the prison and the courthouse, and the abandoned warehouse here. Here.
So like the guys are here, and I'm like here.
As you were walking around here, they. Here.
Oh boy. We're in the soaks. We're in the soaches. Help me, greasers.
Just like all your ninja buddies like pop out of the trees.
Holy cow, that worked.
One of them has like the Naruto like cardboard cutout of like the background that's immediately behind him, like of the fence or whatever, and then just like pushes it down and then like runs. And suddenly the guys surrounding you are themselves surrounded.
Help me, Goku. I mean, my monk buddies.
Share your energy with me.
Spirit bomb.
Behold,
Can I look at spirit bomb?
bloodshed.
Collect energy from nature.
Kamehameha? Nah.
What do you think that was?
Not one.
What did you think? Yeah, 2 nat ones in a row.
Two ones in a row. I was like considering that maybe they would notice you if you did like a lot of really noticeable magic stuff. And then you got 2 nat ones, and like this, I can justify it.
You're right. It was like crippling failure. I didn't notice Mars was a nat 20 and actually accidentally leveled their warehouse.
And how bad of an idea that might be.
Yeah. If you watch further through that series, you find out just how bad of it.
What is?
The dollars.
What?
The dollars. It's an internet game in the anime Durarara. It's entirely online.
Okay.
They don't. And also, at least in the beginning, they consider themselves like a nice game. Like they clean up graffiti. They like keep an eye out for people who are in danger.
Also, supposedly no one is in charge, and they don't necessarily know who each other are, but they can communicate through an online forum, and that's it.
How am I going to get out of this? Besides running for my life.
Calling your coworkers.
Why what? Screaming? I don't think I have a phone. Do I? Yeah, I do.
No, you have to like astral project and like tap us on the shoulder.
Not co-conspirators, his co-workers.
The guy who managed to beat me in a fight.
Yeah.
Sure.
How?
Because he's secretly using like strengthening magic to like boost his stats.
Axe. He's using Nen.
Healing magic, strengthening magic, and protection magic.
Oh my gosh, he's an abjuration wizard. Monk.
Abjuration monk.
I did a zoom up of the.
Also, I'm guessing I'm too far away to notice this.
You are several blocks away. You are the opposite side of town.
Abjuration monk. Twist.
a way to grab my tokens, but I'm gonna use some dice.
And then just
Which
roll
one am I?
the people who are trying to attack.
I know what to use.
How well they do.
Let me get it. You can use where do you go?
Here's one that has good luck, but not the one that's the best luck.
I was gonna say the red one because this is the one that got me in the situation. It rolled 2 nat 1s in a row.
And then a 3.
RNGesus is not with you.
No, he's not. There you go.
Watch, it's gonna be super luck now.
That one's you. You are.
How many are there?
I don't know, how many blue pieces are there in a set? 7?
That's 5 at least.
Just release your AoE death nuke spell.
You know,
That's
I was
only worth level.
You see 3 that are in front of you.
Why do you
And there are some more around the corner.
Are they armed
Yeah, they're armed
with guns or just knives?
with guns.
God damn it!
They're
No.
not out. Although some of them like have like their hands resting on it, like not so discreetly.
I'm gonna look behind me. Is there anyone? Is there more? Or
There's the guy from before, the one guy over here.
okay. How tall is the warehouse? The buildings to my left or right? How tall are they?
The warehouse is like maybe 2 stories, but the utilities is really tall.
Okay.
It's like a business.
Are there any open doors? Or are there doors nearby?
Not this part of the road, but if you were to go around the corner here, or around here, or in here, there's the doors to the mall here, and the utility building here. The prison doors way on the other side.
Okay, how far was it from? What I want to do is, I'm going to turn around and run as fast as I can to where that guy is, turn left, and just start running past him. But as I do, I'm going to do collect energy, expel energy at him, and then keep running.
At who? At the guy around the corner?
Yes, at
Or-
B100, man.
Okay.
Run, collect,
Better run, better
expel
run,
energy.
faster than their guns.
Yeah.
The other one with the two.
Make a magic roll.
All right. I swear to God.
God.
Okay, that's better. That's going to be a magic control. That's 19. So again, this is magic. I'm throwing all my magic, as much magic as I can at this guy. Just like, take that.
Like all the magic you have left.
Maybe not all of it. Like, if I use all of it, like, collapse.
If you use all of your magic, you have to use HP to.
I'm just gonna use 3, just like quick. Just fire that off at him. Just energy.
I write down how much costs.
I was gonna try Binday, but I have charisma.
Roll d8's the number of magic points you used.
Oh, this guy is. Oh dear. I feel bad now.
Someone.
1. If that's how it works, I'd probably just use 2 then. Or is it too late to retcon?
Well, that'd be 12 damage. You're like, non-lethal?
How much HP does he have?
Like, what if it's like the government trying to recruit us to like help them save the world, and we're like acting like a rat in the corner and just like,
We would like to recruit you. We're gonna send street thugs to recruit you.
Where
Yeah.
have I seen this before?
fair point.
Oh.
Oh, shut up.
Maybe I killed their one undercover agent.
Who all distinguish
She's laughing because I
themselves
tried to
the
say
same
reference
way
Boston just now.
by wearing
No.
purple headbands.
No.
No?
It's your
Something else?
Oh. I
I know the
did
paper
get your Boston
somewhere.
reference.
Huh?
I did get your Boston reference, and that's.
It was unintentional, but it happened nonetheless.
Do you want me to roll the 3 as originally, or just the 2 in that part?
If you would rather do 2, I'm cool with you retconning that.
12 damage as I blast him. As I hit him with energy blast.
Here it is. Oh, he's barely alive.
Oh, well, yeah, so like, whoa!
I should have brought my bow and arrow. And then talked.
So I fire that off, and I'm just running like as fast as I can.
And the people in front of you, the one that's closest,
I turn the corner as I turn corner, blast, run.
as you're running away, he's going to try to pop off a shot at you.
Oh god, no.
The legs,
No.
What's your AC?
11.
He hits you barely. He shoots you in the leg.
No, I have 2 HP. No.
Roll damage.
Roll to survive.
I'm dead. I'm so dead.
You're definitely unconscious.
After I just do that.
You're making the death saves, but you're not dead.
Yeah.
And they do walk over, grab you, like stop the wound from bleeding,
Aww.
and drag you into the abandoned warehouse. So
What happened to the guy? Like, what happened when I fired that off? Like, is it...
you flung him with like an electricity blast, and he is. In fact, I should roll on
The guys in purple got Riley.
What?
Sorry, the guys in purple got Uman.
I got ganged up on.
He like
Did you get kidnapped?
he like
You got adult next?
he got like soul punched one of them. It almost killed him. But then one of them shot him in the leg.
I got a key blast off, and then I
And
got
did you
shot.
die?
Nope.
You have 1 HP.
No, they dragged him into
Or
an
did you
abandoned
make a death
warehouse.
save?
I didn't even get that saying. It's not being unconscious.
Oh, they would normally really.
They
No,
shot him in the leg.
he would have done
then
that,
they-
but they patched him up.
They
Oh, wait, you were
patched
there?
up his leg. No, the people shooting him patched him up
Oh,
and
so
dragged
they
him
didn't
off.
want to kill him.
Yeah, we're going to have to start the dogs.
The person that you shot at has like electric burns,
From getting hit with a key blast.
and had been knocked
At
to the
the-
ground.
I got it at the mechanic.
Is that alcoholic?
No, it's lemonade.
Well, it's from a McCain, it's not alcohol. Sure.
I can't open it.
Anyway, I was thinking like, oh, go away from me. Okay. Let's figure out what happened to him.
Oh no, watch out!
I'll go get paper towels.
I'm so sorry.
You
The
kind of shook it.
The person at the counter told me to shake it because there's like particles in it.
April Fool!
I think you open it
That's the
and
best
then
part.
you shake it.
You didn't expect
How
it.
do you open it and then shake it?
Well, open it so you like it does the carbon hissing.
Oh, but then it'll leak.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yes, it will.
it'll leak either way, I guess. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It is not your fault. It is physics' fault. I just gotta dry off my hand so I can actually open it.
Don't blame physics for your failure.
Blame Scott.
Yeah, it's always Scott's fault.
Got it.
Thank you.
Scott the scapegoat.
But I haven't get that.
Okay. I mean, yeah, you got kidnapped, but I think we need to take care of this first.
Would you like an M&M?
Yes, please.
Would you like an M&M?
No, I would like 1 M, please.
I don't know if I can do that.
Thank you.
Cut it
Would you
in
like
half.
an M&M?
No.
Would you like an M&M?
Sure.
You get an M&M. You get an M&M.
Would you like an
Everybody get
M&M?
an M&M.
Yes, please.
Does the stream win an M&M?
Oh yeah.
They don't get any.
I can see the particles now.
Scott doesn't get any either.
Neither do any of our viewers.
Yeah.
Sorry, Deandra.
Our one viewer.
Okay, that hurts now, but it might be looser.
Thank you. Ow.
Yeah. That's why I
I
stopped.
need a can opener.
Like, it's
I mean,
not
a
dry
bottle
enough.
I'll get it. Well, you guys.
Oh, wait,
Figure out what happened to me.
I did it. I'm so strong.
Yeah, Ellie's so powerful.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
So what are you guys doing completely, not worried about what happened to your friend who's been abducted by gangsters?
Until my body suddenly washes out along the shore.
Getting the previous list of ingredients for the
Don't you just need
ritual
bleach blood?
and crossing
Yeah.
all of them out except for leech blood.
Why does it have to be leeches? Like, can't you just use your own blood?
No, bleach blood.
But leeches, what if a leech drank your blood and then you immediately use that leech's blood? Isn't it just human blood?
No.
It's the idea of sucking things out of something.
Oh. It's a metaphor.
Whoa.
And because it's metal.
I'm assuming I'm being tortured or something.
But I guess leech blood would have different proteins in it, so.
And then
The kneecaps are broken.
No, that.
And that comes later once you're awake.
What I can do is shave my head.
Well, given that I don't know his predicament, and given that I don't actually think I know where Amy lives, would we have her number? Like we were in a group
You would have her
project.
number.
She's the mayor's daughter. I think you know where she lives.
You would have her number, since you guys were in the same group project, you probably would have given it.
Okay. Well, I'll head back to my place for now and just like text her and ask her if she's doing okay.
Wait, weren't you
I-
going to her house?
I don't know where she lives.
You don't
We
know
went
where
to
the
the
mayor's
mayor's
daughter
mansion.
We
lives.
went to the library.
No, we went to the mayor's mansion. Isn't that where she lives?
That's where I headed earlier, but there's police state.
Hmm.
Figured it might not be.
That was right up her wrong.
She and her father,
Went to a safe location.
probably went somewhere else.
You want some M&Ms?
I would like an M.
That's what Christian said.
I'll
Well,
try
you're
my best to
unoriginal,
give you
Scott.
one M.
I'm wondering if Scott was watching the stream and just waiting to say that.
What's a stream delay?
15 seconds, 15 to 30 seconds roughly.
How would you know?
Because he's the
Green
wizard.
I am not just Stream Wizard, I am level 20 Stream Wizard.
And Aaron isn't sure the wizard must be stopped.
Those are like my favorite kinds of M&Ms.
You mean the chocolate ones?
Yes. Oh my god, I didn't know these still exist.
What is it?
Crunchy M&Ms.
As opposed.
She's not crunchy M&Ms.
That sounds
The
painful.
chunky M&Ms? Smooth M&Ms?
They're like
Sour
Whoppers.
M&Ms?
They're like Whoppers, but they're M&Ms.
Sour M&Ms.
You can hide them.
Been abducted and nobody knows
Oh yeah, you
where
said
you
no
are.
video.
Because you didn't tell anyone you were going and when you'd be back.
I mean, I also saw the purple van guy, but.
This is how that dude lost his arm that fell in
Yeah.
the rock.
got
Don't
abducted?
you know, you
No, he
never
didn't
split
tell.
the
He didn't tell
party.
anyone where he was going. Though.
I know, I split the
Yeah.
party first.
I was just gonna try my energy attack and want to see how it went, but no, I got two nat
The
ones. I
leading-
tried to run for my life, it doesn't work.
The leading cause of death is splitting the party.
The leading cause of death is birth.
What do you call it? Damage my red dice. I ain't gonna burn that thing after that.
Leading
Chuck
cause,
said Genesis, but that's too big of a word.
leading cause of death for me and Guido is nat ones.
It took two nat ones to kill me, so.
Yeah, what do you expect?
Basically.
So what are the rest of you doing while this has happened?
I want to go to the farmer's market place and do some devious things to some foods.
Ryan, would you like a Kit Kat?
Sure.
That hesitation.
So
This is the
you-
second time today someone's commented on my hesitation to answer a question.
You're only like a block away from the fruit basket,
Okay, perfect.
and so you come to the
No, you can't have it all.
organic food store.
So I'm gonna do something pretty complicated. I want to effectively steal. Okay?
What's
That's it.
But-
officially steal? You either steal or you don't.
So I'm going to take out, I'm focusing on blueberries right now, okay? I had this idea for blueberry juice. I'm rearranging, so I'm using move to move the blueberries under the like pile of blueberries so they are less efficiently stacked. So upon like investigation later, it won't look as if they have been stolen. I wish to collect their juices.
Just leaving the skin.
Yes. Into my cup.
Roll a control magic check.
Good luck.
You're gonna spoil everything that's again.
I did not soil them. I got them
Yes, you
sticky.
did. It's lemonade.
Crit!
Damn it.
You are able to flawlessly transfer the juice from the blueberries to your cup. How far away are you?
That's like 18 ounces. Wait, 16. That's like 20 ounces.
That's a lot of blueberries.
I imagine there's like a bench or something really close to this place because it sounds like a really cute shop. I'm outside.
Well,
And like blueberry juice.
And then
It's
if our
just go like,
by and splats all the juice on the window.
no.
And then the purple guys come get you.
Have blueberry juice.
Look out, it's Violet Beauregard and her gang.
Instead of pocket sand. it's
are you
pocket
trying to
juice.
be stealthy?
Yeah. Should I roll stealth?
Roll
check.
stealth.
Okay.
And also spend magic
8.
points.
Well, I rolled their perception to notice this happening. They rolled a 5. So it was pretty obvious, but everyone was looking the other way or like wasn't
Batches
paying
doesn't know.
attention.
Batches is the only one who knows.
He's going to. And then walk home.
How much magic points did you spend for that?
Yeah.
Well, the way that I do movement.
I forget, is it two free or just
Um,
reduced?
Reduced. Half. Free. Heals, 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 heals.
You have
Cantrip!
You have attunement to healing?
I have attunement to person.
I'm the cleric paladin.
I have attunement to
With a gun.
pictures, so
I'm the
I can make
enchantment
illusions.
wizard.
I'm tiger.
Can you estimate how many meters away you were?
10. Wait,
Meters.
20 max.
So 60 feet away at that.
A little more. But yeah.
It's not that heavy, so 5 magic points.
Okay.
It's like a calculation of weight versus
Cool.
distance.
I have gained 1 blueberry juice.
Now you just need the pomegranate and the acai.
Crade. That is all. I'm going back to my abode to
You're
experiment.
screwed. You're just back to back.
Yeah.
This is the end of the campaign
As
for
he
you.
does this, whatever they're doing to me, I like can trash my chair a little bit just so they know he thinks.
But I gotta know, is the van still there?
It's okay, your male companion will notice.
But you're gone, he won't know where you are.
Lily, or just like more for me?
That's sad.
That would still
The
be
van
an
is gone.
acknowledgement that you're gone.
Yeah.
Or
Are-
actually, you get there right as it's leaving.
And in the window you see
Oh.
a companion crying.
I want to see where
You could totally kill me.
where's it headed, towards what
That's fine.
intersection.
It is headed.
Quick, use your pocket juice.
Okay.
Blueberry slick!
It turns on to 5th Street if you want to.
Before it turns on to 5th Street, I want to cast Expel Air from tires.
Gee!
Whoa!
You're gonna die.
Also, this meta is hell.
Yes.
Also, that's not the van that he's in. He's all the way on the other side of town.
Whatever.
Something is suspicious about it being parked in front of my house and then leaving as I'm arriving.
I also
Gotcha, worse than my dad.
I don't care if you kill my character.
Is your character careful enough to do
Shut up.
Maybe
He wants to eat the tire.
maybe he's had a really bad day.
Give
He
me
has free
opportunity to
juice.
live.
He's not having a bad day.
Maybe he feels grumpy and
Do a
that's why he
control
did
magic
that.
check.
As he's
Control magic is plus spell casting, right? Or is
Yeah.
it just that?
Plus magic control.
Okay. 12. I am expelling the air from all 4 wheels. That was tires. That was the intent, at least.
You are able to expel the air from one of the tires, and it is considerably slowed down.
Good.
How about steering? Was it a front tire?
It was the back tire,
The back tire.
or a back tire.
It's a tuk tuk.
I thought, is that like those weird British 3-wheeled cars? Because those have the one tire in the front. And those do exist, thanks to Mr. B.
Anyway.
And they kind of swerve and then right themselves, and they turn like around, like out of your sight around the apartment building, and then pull over.
I'm gonna head over there. Oh, what seems to be the issue?
I don't know. It seems like it's a flat tire.
Got a jack?
I must have rolled over like a nail or something. I happened really fast.
Well, reckon you have a spare.
Ah, no, I
Get back in
don't.
the van.
Oh,
Next
oh, you don't
thing
got no
be-
AAA?
You can't.
Totally. If this is the United States as it exists, then yes, AAA. You don't got no AAA?
I can call a tow truck, and he gets out his phone.
What kind of
Um,
phone? Hello. I'm calling you on my
And
mobile
then-
telephone.
And then he stops, and he's like, "Wait, you know, I might have one in the back of the truck," and
It's just
I should
Or like the
carjack
back of
him
the
right
van.
now.
And he goes over, and he opens up the back of his car and starts rooting around.
50 children all
Shove them in
circling
your
around the
pocket.
back.
I should.
And he's like,
Both.
"Hey, this is a little heavy. Can you help me with this?"
Oh, he's gonna kill you. He's gonna
Sure.
It's a minigun.
I'm going to prepare, I'm going to spend the magic to, get it ready, but, channel the effect of move him into back of van. That is what I am
Move to
preparing.
help pull those stuff out without having to get in the van.
No, screw that. Violence. Okay. Do I roll magic control now or when it happens? I'll role play it the right way either way.
You can roll it now.
Crit.
Oh.
That's like 3 magic crits.
I hate you.
Insane.
You have the dark ones on.
Maybe you should share that
So-
die for this session.
So I'm walking over to help him. Is there a tire?
There is not. There is a person behind you.
Move! That's less than 10 meters. Is that like 1 magic point?
Batch, get out the way.
Depends on how hard you're shoving him, though.
You shatter his soul.
Not a gentle force push, but not a lethal force push.
So, not intending to cause damage. Because
Like
yes.
it's extra
shove.
mana to cause damage.
A man fling. Yes. How many for man fling?
Just one.
Man, flame?
Man flay? Alright. So, flay Manyon.
And the dude behind you hits you on the back of the head.
With a
Yes.
shovel.
Now you join me. Now you join me in the warehouse.
So it's the person
It was just a giant spatula.
with the suspenders that you're attacking, or the person behind you.
I don't remember anything about suspenders.
He has
But
a
The guy
purple
who's
shirt
in the
and
van,
suspenders.
like-
The person who's talking to you, or the person who's behind you.
person who was talking to me gets flung in. And
Well,
then there's someone behind me.
and they are going to make an attack against you with a
I want
syringe.
story-wise, I'm feebly just putting up my hands to try and block my face. Keep in mind, I have a gun.
Also,
But
with
it's
his
loaded.
obesity, help him in this situation.
I should just kill him and go to jail.
Because you have to get
You'd have to have a
the-
higher dose.
Yeah.
It's just full of air, guys. It doesn't.
Does a 14
That would kill you.
Does a 14 hit?
Yes.
I'm using the same mechanics as a sleep spell.
It's like none of us are wearing armor. Like,
None of us.
there's no way
are.
his dex is 4, and there's no way his dex is 18 or higher.
Ryan, name one of us who's wearing armor in the campaign.
I said none of us.
You cosplayed with that kind of armor?
You said
Plot
it was
armor.
like
It's like
none of
cardboard
us.
armor.
Not if you get the good stuff.
I am totally asleep.
Plastic armor then.
Do you have 21 hit
Some
points
people
or
actually
more?
do metal.
Yes!
Really?
I have 22.
It's exactly 21. So you are very, very,
Blackjack! So I scored a blackjack?
Yeah.
basically.
Cool.
You were very, very hazy, but
Where-
you were still conscious.
I got stuck with a needle.
Cool. I have 2 syringes. Second attack.
Can you give me like,
Dual-wielding syringes.
a shape of the man?
Dr. Graham, dual wielding syringes.
The man behind you,
One healed, one
The man that
healed.
has
Can't
shanked
remember
me.
which one's which.
Oh, gee.
he is a very large man.
Like
What a
tall or
coincidence.
Like obese?
Like,
Or both?
not really tall, but very muscular. Like a brick wall, very beefy.
I'm gonna keep my left hand out and I'm going to back away up onto the curb and say, "Get away from me, you fucking junkie!"
Shoot him with your gun.
My hand's back there. I'm not gonna just gun down
So
a
you should
motherfucker.
draw-
You just gotta do the Han Solo gun draw, like. I haven't actually watched that.
and
Reaching for your gun and
The-
it's gonna do
You haven't seen Star
the
Wars?
person you were talking
You
to
haven't seen Star Wars either?
pulls himself up where you knocked him into the van, and is going to try to bop you on the head to finish knocking you unconscious.
Gun. I rolled just like my own little roll for a 12 to be a quick draw. So go ahead. Do your attack.
I'm going to say that he hits you, but you also hit him. It's like a split moment.
Did,
Wait,
did
he's
you
on
did
fire.
you exceed my AC?
Are you firing your gun?
If
I am now.
your AC is 13 or
Are you
higher.
12?
I mean, then again, I need to be 14 to win.
But
So
I-
I've been hit.
I've
before.
decided that you were fast enough to actually get the shot out
Bang.
before you're not unconscious.
19.
It hits.
Surprise. Surprise, evil trucker.
Gun. I rolled 14 gun.
Oh my god.
14
He's dead.
14 gun damage.
What kind of gun?
Wait, that's wrong. 15 gun damage.
Out of 16.
Oh, that
He's
that
dead.
kills him.
What kind of-
Headshot. He is
Oh
dead.
my
What kind of
god.
gun is it?
357 Magnum.
Oh, you close that off.
Bang!
Match is okay with murder.
Separate head from
He's
spine.
getting kidnapped, so it's self-defense.
Did I kill the fucking junkie or the slick salesman guy?
Who were you aiming for?
I don't know. There was one
Were you
coming to
aiming
knock
for-
me out.
were you-
Who
no,
was that?
That was the salesman.
It was the salesman-y guy.
Here, let me help you.
You idiot.
How
Yeah,
much
you
XP do I
got
get?
You should start with the big muscular one.
Okay, so I have been knocked unconscious?
You've been knocked
And you
unconscious.
still haven't told anyone where you are.
No. I would, and then I fall on the ground dramatically, and like the equivalent of a McDonald's coffee cup falls on the ground and expels the blue liquid.
We're supposed to figure out where you are based on the blueberry
does it
juice.
All I'm saying is,
Does it soil
it
the
is but a
pants?
breadcrumb.
Does it stink?
No, you like accidentally splash it on the tire so it like leaves a trail.
That's
That would
hilarious.
Does it-
last like 1 foot.
Does it
Uh,
Does it stain his pants as he drops it?
Plus his tire is so flat. Where are they gonna take you? And they've got a dead guy.
Right, they don't actually have a spare tire.
So this is poorly thought through on their
There's
part.
a murder in the
Same.
street. There's a murder in the street, like loud gunshot.
Yeah, like there's a gunshot. Are there neighbors that you see that's going on now?
If I wanted to be tactical about this whole operation, I would have gone about it in a much different way. Batches is no fighter. Not at all.
At least he has a gun.
Well,
And
how
blew
long,
a dude's head off and is now unconscious.
And made a blue drink
If he
too.
wakes up, is he gonna try and eat blood?
Green sweatpants.
Oh my god. Is he even aware that he shot a dude to death, or was he knocked out at the same time as he pulled the trigger?
I gotta know.
You were knocked out just as you pulled the trigger, so you probably don't know whether or not you killed him. Just that you.
Next
were
time I
really,
use my gun,
you were
I have
really
5
proud
shots.
with that aim.
Just
I
on your
know.
shirt, there's splashes of blue and of red.
Are you
Yeah, dude, honestly, like, a head exploding like that gets blood in a lot of directions.
Are you sure he
And they are
still has
totally.
his gun?
That guy is totally just going to tie you up and throw you in the back of the seat
With the dead guy?
with the dead guy and
my
close
God.
it.
It's
I guess
a
you
little
were-
blood, a lot of directions, and then after they hit something else, it's a lot of blood in one direction.
I guess
Never
like,
say the
those were very
forbidden
close.
Are
He
you,
didn't care
are
that
you
his
sure
buddy
that
did
he would still have his gun?
Also,
He probably dropped his
also,
gun.
if they're putting you in the back of a van with like a headshot guy, you're probably gonna have blood all over your clothes from it
Yeah.
like pooling.
all over your face.
Batches is
too.
going to taste it.
Yeah.
Oh my
What if
God.
he likes it?
Vampire campaign!
Oh yeah, yeah.
Run it yourself.
Electric Boogaloo.
Ooga.
No, I want to do a Cobalt campaign.
Oh, I have a question.
Follow.
You were
I
headed
don't
on your
think
way
I've
back.
explained to you
Yeah.
my ideas about
After-
the Cobalt.
I gotta make you
Thinking.
marry a kobold.
I can't remember her name.
I'll do
Save
it.
it.
Have you ever seen cute bulbs?
No.
Look it up. They're cute.
And I
It's
didn't
like
bring my
kobold, but
bow,
with
dang
cute,
it.
Cute bulbs.
Is it,
Um,
that sounds like a bulldog.
You definitely heard a gunshot.
Wait, did I hear
Check it
that?
out.
I'm in Ava's apartment.
Do a perception check.
I need to borrow a... Are you gonna give me the shitty one?
No, the shitty one's up there.
I should probably do a perception check as well.
That one! You gave me the shitty one, right?
And then perception is intelligence, right?
Wisdom.
Oh, wisdom?
You're like, oh.
13. Oh, you poor thing.
It should have been.
You hear something, you don't know if it's a gunshot, but you just hear a loud noise.
You are watching cartoons after all.
I'm just concentrating so hard on my magic.
You were so
I'm in the
focused.
zone. Does
Yeah.
Ava hear?
You. Oh yeah, I should check.
Is this a cute boy?
She thinks she hears something, but she
Sorta.
doesn't recognize it
That's
as
a
a
better
gunshot.
Can I marry that?
Why?
That looks like a child
1d4 chance.
though. 1D4.
You can get your bow in
Oh,
here.
1d4.
Yeah, that's
that's a Warhammer resource.
Once I figure out what's going
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, these are
These,
cute bulbs.
those are so
And
cute. But they
they're
look
adorable.
like babies. I can't marry
And,
them.
and this
Oh,
big
wow.
beefy
Oh,
guy
this is really
is
cute. I want
just
to marry
going to
this
try to drive
This
it with
is
the
my
flat
wife
tire.
Show me your
He is
way.
not going to
Aw.
go very
This is my
fast.
OC.
What am I
Fastest
seeing?
kobold, but
Um,
You can also
Her
jump
name
between
is
planets. This is really cool, guys.
Her name is
you
Sonic.
would hear the
No,
gunshot,
it's Sammy.
and if you
Blonic.
were to run fast in that direction, you would see the tail
Her name is
end
Kanik. the
of
kobold.
a dark gray van.
Can't
that
get
was
the description.
She's already pregnant with your child. With his Sonic fan first.
How does that work? Oh, I guess
Yeah.
I'm
Eight
going to roll
first.
for people calling.
But she warned. She warned me. And
Oh, I got 4 on me.
What?
Okay.
My wife will warn me when I give birth.
That's the name of one of the antagonists in the
Because
game
I'm,
that
well, I'm gonna call Blaine on this
Four.
because she has a brother.
VOR. I hear his name and I'm just like.
Wait, you're calling me? Hello?
Hi, Blaine. You know, did you see the van that was in front of our apartment?
No?
Because I heard a gunshot and then I saw it driving off. And I don't know what to do.
Smells like
Call the
blueberries.
police.
Right.
Instead of me.
I was gonna call the Justice League, but that's a much better idea.
911, what's your emergency?
Yes, hello. I heard a gunshot and then saw a car driving away with a flat tire.
What's your location?
Give street address that, I don't know.
You're on the corner of 5th and Salamander.
It's on 5th and Salamander. Really, Salamander. It's a magical creature similar to a dragon.
If we live on Salamander
It's also
Street, does that mean we live in a gecko neighborhood?
It's an amphibian. Didn't you
One of the gangsters immediately breaks my kneecap.
I saw, and earlier in this van, I saw like a suspicious guy who kind of looked like a salesman wearing suspenders, and he was jogging after me. It was weird. But yeah, there was gunshots, creepy van, Fifth and Salamander.
The police are on your way to investigate it.
It's like a dark gray van, and I think one of the back tires is messed up.
Did you get the license plate?
No.
It's fine. It's hardly anyone ever gets the license plate. I just have to ask.
Of course, you're just doing your duty.
Elliot, you are 4 years old.
So what are the two of you doing?
A really big dude.
What are we doing? Where am I? Am I still unconscious? What's happening?
Actually, speaking of that, you regain consciousness. You are tied. You know how I have 1 HP. You are tied to a chair in the center of the warehouse right here. There is a little like you know how it looks when there is like supposed to be a wall there, but all the sheetrock has been stripped away.
I think so.
There's kind of like a like a grate of wood here. There are some there are some crates,
Insulation and
backpacks, and there's all
So like a
the
framework.
gangsters that are around you as you're tied to a chair.
What are they doing? Are they like holding lead pipes going?
Well, they all have their guns on hand. One of them has a knife. It's like out.
Is he doing cool switchblade tricks with it?
Yeah.
Butterfly
It's
knife?
like a butterfly knife.
Or Bali song.
Where's your knife in
Butterfly
Elliot?
knife is a switchblade. So
Nope,
why-
it isn't.
Nope.
why-
Nope.
Switchblades are automatic. It's like, whereas butterfly knife, you swing it open.
Okay, a lot of switchblades, like by definition, the switchblades that are illegal are the ones that have a spring that makes it puncture out, like a stab.
No,
There
yeah.
is spring assist, there's spring operated, but those are not switchblades.
And then
We're getting way
butterfly
too
knife like
technical
folds
about this.
open.
And they stab.
What's that?
Only an entered man or
And
woman.
then they all turn as a new figure enters. He's wearing all black. He's wearing a hood. You can't see his face. He's very very mysterious.
Human anatomy.
So
Uh,
mystery. Much.
Yeah, imagine a horse
And he
got
says, "I can take it
I
from
don't
here,
know that
guys."
much about the anatomy.
And they
I know
leave.
about kidneys, that's about it.
One
you
skin
don't wanna
guard
get stabbed in the
here,
kidney.
rest out.
I know I don't want to get stabbed at all.
Yeah.
But if you have a choice.
If I have a choice, I die.
If I have a choice, I'll take a kidney stab.
No.
I've got another.
Anywhere would kill
Oh
me.
yeah,
You could stab me in the
I
hand and I
forget
would
that
die.
you have that you
Eh,
have good
so
blood.
what's happening?
So fit.
Yeah, if you got hit with
You
an
you
arrow,
water for blood.
Yeah. Not even a poison arrow.
Okay, so what's
You like
happening?
a water balloon puncture and it all just comes out.
I'm going to dramatic clip to this. What are you guys doing?
Itzel is going to
Half an
go
hour?
to the library to do research on
Yeah.
leeches.
Without your parents,
Do you have a library card, young man?
without like,
He's not checking any of the library books out yet.
or he'll be like Matilda where
Storm
he's
in the
just like,
void.
I'm 6, but can I get a library card?
He needs
Just
leech
go,
blood
is there a
first.
lake nearby with
You had to write
like a
your
really
name in
gross lake bowl type lake?
Yes,
He can.
like
Okay.
Lacrimate.
It is like a delta. The city is
There's
on.
probably leeches in there.
is this called Delta City?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was originally Alpha City, but that got destroyed, and then Beta City, and now, and
Gamma
then,
City.
You should go get your
and then
leeches.
Gamma City, and
That's
now
what he's
They have a
Fourth
new
City.
name in
I
mind
know
though.
where they are.
Epsilon.
So do an
No,
investigation
silver.
check to see if you
Silver.
get the right
I'll find
books.
you.
Okay, investigation.
That sounds familiar. Is that Sonic?
I've not played
I
Sonic.
forgot what stat investigation is.
It's
Intelligence.
intelligence.
Okay. 18.
You find a book on the ecology of
Don't do it.
leeches,
Don't, Ellie. Else.
and actually you find one really old book. That is written in
Now pull
Old
something like
English.
3 times its length.
That's what she said.
But it has a leech on the cover.
Oh my!
Old English, like that's not even legible.
Was I a good George Takei?
Itzel is going to read the first one and try to read the second one. Mainly to see if he can find out where they would be and effective ways of catching them without them biting him.
You learn that leeches are most commonly found in really brackish, gross, swampy areas,
So like half salt water, half fresh water.
and
And you would know because you're the ecology major, or environmental.
like muddy.
Spider dance stuck in my head.
We can play it. Really quiet.
I have headphones.
Now, off to a toy store to look for a joy buzzer. After
I
putting the
would like
books
to
back.
see what Miss Muffet looks like. I mean, what Muffet looks like, too.
Everyone calls her Spider Waifu for a reason.
Yes. I think Trinity base skin might look like Spider Waifu. I want to confirm this.
Trinity Prime more, so. She has like a triangular face with like LEDs all over it.
I want to listen to it.
Do you have them here?
Of the possible places you could be going, would you rather go miscellaneous hobby shop,
Muffet fight.
Okay.
city thrift, citrine block mall,
Blow my ears so cold.
sunshine boutique,
It's still going to a place with sunshine in the title? Hell no. Also, aren't boutiques like, they're not like salons, but they're like beautician places, I thought. Or are they flower shops? I don't remember.
clothing shops, but like fancy clothing shops.
Ah,
Um,
Sears.
Gotta add more options.
Joy Buzzer, really?
Keep in mind how he killed 2 people.
Oh, he wants a valid excuse on how he did it. And then someone steals his joy buzzer and it's like, ha! Ow!
If anyone saw it, and can figure out that those 2 people were electrocuted, he wants it to look like he doesn't have that.
Christian, this isn't supernatural. You can't kill people with joy buzzers.
I know.
So what sort of store are you looking for?
What were the first 2?
Miscellaneous hobby shop, city thrift, or citrine block mall?
The hobby shop.
And meanwhile, you are being interrogated by a shadowy man.
I'm trying to say, we're not talking usually. Probably not talking, but let's see.
And it says, we can make this quick. What are your words?
They're eating him!
So direct.
And then they're
After
going
we
to
just
eat
met.
me!
Oh my
Oh my god!
Not
English,
Hello.
mostly.
are my words.
Garbage day!
Alfred Newton. Horse. Also show her Bone Trussel. That's also a good song.
Did you say show her bone trestle?
Like play Bone Trestle on the YouTubes or whatever music device you're using.
Excuse you! I love Undertale.
He's going to wave his hands, and suddenly all around you is darkness.
Aw.
It's just like,
You don't have to look at him anymore.
Meditation.
watch, this is just
This
itself
fight
in the
was really
future.
What am I tied up with, by the way? Is it ropes?
Ropes.
This fight in Mediton was really hard.
Oh, my forms of Mediton look weird.
I do not need a light to see my path. You just have to start spouting pretentious nonsense like that.
It suddenly gets very cold.
You're in a freezer.
Warmth in my heart.
Yeah, you're a monk. Can you raise
The
your
fire
body
of my
temperature?
spirit still burns.
There's like monks that can.
Excuse
like,
me, when's the last time you
dry
had
off
whiskey?
blankets and stuff. Just raise
months.
your body temperature, dude.
Yeah. So, I didn't say
There
that.
actually is one monk that can heat up his hands enough to boil water.
Anyway. so-
Really? I don't believe that. I think that's fake.
The
I don't
same
know.
temperature as boiling water.
I put my hands in boiling water. I am
If you put your hand in boiling water, you'd cook your hand.
telling me you've never
You
done
want to
that.
damage me, go ahead. I'll hold conscious again.
See, that's what's going through his mind. He's like, I want to keep you conscious, but
I also want to torture you.
I also want to torture you.
Information.
And he's like, screw it. And you hear a loud bang.
You get
Just gonna
shot.
keep shooting you
And you
bandaging
lose
you
consciousness. He shot you in your kneecaps.
Oh my god! That's like, he'll never walk again.
Yeah. Yep, this character's gone.
Better get there with your healing magic while you're tied up.
Yeah. Get right on that.
Right after this.
It wasn't a very direct hit. You might walk again.
Maybe.
Your kneecap's just a little bit shattered.
Something.
You definitely would need a surgery first.
Alright, kill me. We can't afford surgery.
Oh my
The
god!
leg just bends
We can't
a little
afford a
bit the
funeral
other
either.
way.
That's when you destroy my body.
You just take him to New York City and point to his injury. You just point at the shattered knee.
Yeah, that'll work.
Then rinse all your utensils.
Your leg just bends
Grab a
little
bottle of
bit the
Elmer's
other
Glue.
way.
And drink the Everclear they give you.
So, yep, unconscious.
You're unconscious again.
Is this next I've looked?
No, it's done.
What's that? So,
Another good one.
I'm not dreaming. Like this.
And he patches you up again. You just annoyed him, so he decided to wait till later until you're more traumatized.
Is this the one that's like,
So I'm going to do an investigation roll for the police. You did call the police.
music?
They are taking a little while to get there. The car, even with the flattened tire, is still keeping up. Oh, by the way, you've regained consciousness. You are in a darkness.
How am I bound?
Ropes.
Well,
Earth. Earthbound.
To a chair?
Not to a chair, you're still in the van.
I want like the nitpicky details of my bindings to know like where I can sort of move and where not. But if that gets too creepy for you to explain, then no need.
It's basically just around and around and around and tight.
They must have had a lot of rope.
50 feet of pendant rope.
50 feet won't get you very far. It'll get you far, but not very far.
Enough to tie up a person.
Not like that.
Have you ever tied up a person?
Yes.
You need more than 50 feet.
Why do you know so much about this?
Because bondage is cool.
Oh my god.
Wait, that's why you know?
Oh, I know from playing Henlap as a child.
You are an older brother. I did not know that was
No,
a
I
brother
would time
thing.
in a chair and see how long it takes him to get out. He's fast.
That explains a lot. Anyway, all kink aside, I'm in a dark darkness, so
You
I
can-
can't see and I'm tied up.
Yeah, and you can feel the movement of the car,
And the warmth of blood.
and yeah, a little bit of the warmth of blood, and you can smell the blood.
Wouldn't it be
I'm going to
boring
extend my tongue. Does it impact anything? Like a blind man with a stick.
You get a little bit of taste of the blood, and some like gunpowder.
Bit metallic.
Um, the van.
Help!
The van suddenly stops. Yeah, you.
It's
you
okay, the
crash
corpse of the
around.
guy you killed like cushions your blow.
Yeah, you hit his body.
Oh, I think I got
Crunch.
a bit of skull in my arm.
Jesus.
It's just like a
Just a little bit of
sickening
brain
There
slap
is
noise.
the doors open. There's a flash of light, and you are grabbed bodily by
Big,
The man-
strong men.
yeah, the big man from before, and also there's a couple other guys with him.
I can't do anything to resist this, so
So
Lick their
you're
fingers.
you're brought in, and
They probably gag you.
essentially
Yeah.
thrown onto the ground next to the chair. They only have
Cotton.
one chair.
Wait, isn't cotton like really bad for you to eat?
And
What do you know that?
and then the big
Cotton?
beefy guy from before
I wouldn't recommend
said,
that.
I want to see if the cotton will kill you.
said
Paper is better.
it wasn't the one you were after, but you shot Piper, so I figured.
Piper?
Why not?
Was this like a developed character that I shot?
Barely.
Okay.
He was trying to sell his car insurance.
Except
It's
for
just in the
losses.
back of his van.
That's his origin story. He wants to sell you insurance.
Like only.
Just like someone
It's a
wants to
sentence.
Or
sell me
candy.
something.
Either way, it's in the back of the van.
I basically I made a rap sheet and nothing else.
So,
So you don't need to
so
feel
he's a
guilty.
bard.
It's your boy.
His rap sheet
It's
is in
your
the back of
boy.
his- Hey guys, the rap sheet is in the back of his van.
Yeah, why did you go get it?
Oh yeah, we totally have a tire back here. Wait.
Also, who doesn't have a tire that's a spare? Unless they just
Maybe
have
it's on the
someone-
bottom of it.
That's where they keep the
Eating
candy.
cotton balls is potentially deadly because they're not pure cotton, so they're a little bit toxic.
Good to know.
Also-
Elf was a lie.
Also, most white paper, including lined paper, is bleached, so I wouldn't recommend eating that
I
either.
used to eat paper when I was a
That
little
explains
kid.
so much.
Like her pasty complexion?
Hey.
I'm kidding.
That's because I don't go outside.
Anyway.
So what are the three of you doing? The
What are we-
adults have been abducted.
Okay, well,
Oh god,
Oh my god, this is awesome.
No parents.
Wayne,
Wait, no,
It's
Blake's-
Jimmy
looking for a
Neutron.
joy
Blake's
button.
Okay,
parents are
well-
still there.
not knowing what to do and the police are taking forever to show up, I'm gonna go back to the apartments and ask the adults their opinion on the matter.
You'll hear from me
Yeah,
very
did Ava
crickets.
hear the gunshot? I forgot.
She heard something, but she didn't think it was a gun.
And I told you about it on the phone.
I didn't care.
Nothing matters.
Itzel's gone
The
too.
only thing matters is my passion for art.
Oh yeah,
Itzel, where
it's
did
there too.
Itzel?
It's you too
Guardians
who
of
know about
Galaxy.
this.
Itzel's looking for a hand buzzer at a store.
Oh god, don't get him. He'll get kidnapped too. Hey,
Yes, I would like
buzzers.
20 million of these. Ha, you don't
Also,
have that
you don't
kind
have
of money.
money.
Yeah.
He has your card.
They're gonna rob his bank account. They're gonna rob the bank account of the rich 10-year-old.
Those fiends.
Don't you have to have like a parent cosign for that?
Yes, I have a
did.
different cosine.
Okay.
Okay, so
Not like you can access it until Violet's of age, though.
Am I in a chair? Or am I on?
You're on the ground. They only had one chair.
Doing that
You have a sister
thing
named
again.
Violet and a brother named
And you get smacked. Not like to
Or
bring
the
you down to
sneaker.
low HP, but just like
Pimp smack.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just stop
I'll
on
obey.
the ground.
I won't be a dick. For now.
When you regain consciousness again, the
The pain is
the
excruciating.
darkness
Yes.
has disappeared. You can see the inside of the warehouse again, and you can see that there is the shadowy guy, some new guy, and you're tied up friend on the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this is unfortunate.
That's one way to put
Did you
it.
say that?
Yes.
That voice.
I hate your accent.
It's bad sometimes.
That voice
It
is
is
very
I.
much by human.
Oh my god.
What has happened to Itzel?
I'm sorry, I'm racist.
Oh no, we left
Against other white people.
Probably back home.
Oh, dear.
Okay.
Oh, back home, safe and sound.
Are they doing anything?
They are standing by, watching you very intently.
They're waiting for you to use your magic.
Well, around you.
Stepping the ropes, seeing how they are. I might head out in a similar way to him. Or am I
Amateurs.
Just flex your muscles and make slow.
I might try that.
Strength check.
Yeah, I'm actually.
Strength check 2. I have a -1 in strength. 5.
I'm gonna do this.
Innocent.
Is this an athletics check?
Do you think that the type of martial arts you have learned would include getting out of ropes?
I don't see why not.
Then yes.
You just gotta like stand up like this, do a backflip, and land on the chair.
7.
You guys struggle and nothing happens.
You look like a minnow.
Wailing like
Very
a wailing
chubby
like a
minnow.
salmon.
Flailing
Not
like a
yet
beach
dead.
whale.
And he's like, so how about telling me your words? And he grabs out like a butterfly knife and he points it at him.
I got you.
but he's looking at you.
Oh.
You're gonna kill me to get through to him? He's got quite a bit of resolve.
Indeed, I look down at my shattered kneecap.
Yeah, like how are you not?
How did it
screaming?
get shattered? Like what?
He
You
shot
shot
With my gun?
That is not
No.
the first
With his
time
own
he's been shot.
Yeah,
There's
what happened
there's
to
like
Baptist
just like
then?
bone bits sticking out.
Get my gun. It's a
Actually,
good gun. I
I'm
paid
gonna do a
lot.
die of fate to see if he took it with him or if he
Left it in the street.
For
dropped
some,
it.
for
Oh
some
God, that's a murder
kid
weapon
to
in the
pick up
street.
later.
They're gonna think you're a murderer
He is.
I did kill.
and a kidnapper.
Technically it's
We're all
manslaughter.
It was homicide, not murder.
Do you
Or
think
hom- or
what would be
manslaughter.
high and what would be low for this roll? This die of fate.
For
High
High
chance of
is high.
taking it. Low chance of not taking it.
I say if it's a 19 or higher, they left his gun on him.
20 is the good result, and
And
one
if
is
it's-
the bad.
Yeah, 20's the good result, one's bad.
I'm not entirely sure whether it's
And then, like,
better
10
for
or
them
lower
to have
to
the
the
gun
street.
or to have left it on the street.
It's
Better to have the gun, I think.
better to have the gun.
Yeah, 20 they have it. 1 on
No.
the ground.
No, 19,
Anything in between
19
is
you
on the
have
air.
it, 11 they have it, 10 or less they left it in the street.
And I rolled
20
a
is in
2.
Patch's hands.
So, get my gun.
So
Why are you
yeah.
looking at him? I'm closest.
So yeah, if you go
He's
over
my
to
kid.
if you go over to investigate
That's my
where
child.
the incident took place, you would definitely see this gun.
Would I know it is?
We should have the
Probably
cliffhanger
not,
soon,
maybe.
so I gotta go.
Yeah,
It's
well,
resolved. We both died.
I-
Who cares?
Yeah,
I don't think I would have investigated. I just called her, called the police, trying to get like adults that I know in on this, and they're not.
I have my phone.
Call
So
Patches.
are you talking
can't answer
to?
them.
Are you guys talking to Ava about this, or are you?
I meant batches.
You'll hear my
Patches.
ringtone, which will be nice.
Seeing
Price
they're
is
not
right.
home, I would call them. Diet fate for which
Da-da-da.
Diet fate for
Which
which
one of the
one?
bad guys do? Because his phone's ringing.
You. Whoa, you. Okay, looks like I'm calling you.
Oh, not bad.
What's your word?
You hear a buzzing from your back pocket, but you're tied up and you can't reach it.
Did the bad guys hear it?
The bad guys hear it,
They don't really
and the shadowy guy goes over, grabs it out of your pocket, flips it
Oh
open.
boy.
Flip phone.
Or
Where do you
for some reason, I was imagining it as a
Everyone has
flip
flip phones. It's canon.
I have a smartphone. I paid money for a smartphone.
like turns on your smartphone. I don't know.
Answers
It's
the
a
phone.
flip phone in my
Answers
head,
the
okay?
I don't
But
know.
it totally makes more sense for it to be a smartphone. But answers the phone. Now, who might this be?
Well, who might this be?
Oh my god.
Sorry, did I dial the wrong number? Calls again.
It's me again.
Hanging up isn't going to make this any easier.
Am I?
Your voice changed.
You sound less full of shit.
Listen, there was this like weird van in front of our place, and then I heard gunshots, and the van's gone. You know what's going on?
Let me just express what happened to me today.
Oh, I know exactly what's going on. Oh, can you meet me at the corner of
Give me a
Second and Undine?
Perfect.
Oh my god.
I must take this into my own hands.
Are you?
Hey, police, me again. So I tried to call one of my friends, and someone else answered, very sketchy sounding, and told me to meet them on Second and Undine, which is totally not someone from Undertale.
Undying.
I don't. It's weird spelling. Anyways,
Undying the undying.
anyways, do you think that might be a possible location for this van and whatever happened?
Actually, hang up because you're making him spoilers.
I haven't played the game yet. It's been out for over a year.
Leaving you to die.
There's a waste treatment plant, an abandoned warehouse, and a nightclub over
I
there.
could
That sounds totally suspicious.
It's a shadier part of town.
Okay, then I'll bring my bow and
A lot
arrow.
of gang activity.
It's so easy.
We'll
Bye, Ellie.
we'll send some people over there.
Thank you.
Graceful.
So
I think my friends might be in danger. I might have to show up as
Lane's
well.
just gonna paint some pictures, I guess.
Never mind that gunshot.
She didn't hear a gunshot.
Sorry.
You got called about it.
My original plan was that you would be captured, and therefore you would have an out to go.
But then,
But it happened too fast.
It's not too late.
Quick kidnap me.
Oh, flash kidnapping.
But does she tell Ava before this happens, or
Die fate.
are you okay with
How
getting
she said,
tortured?
tells Ava about it, or what it on
Must be
speaker.
taking a squeal.
I have no idea. That's really
she didn't
hard.
tell Ava about it?
Well, just make
Okay.
it safe.
So I'll tell the police that. Oh, and one more thing before I go. Since my friends are in danger, I might show up to help protect them. And if that happens, do not immediately shoot at a kid who may have a bow and arrow.
What the hell is that specific wording?
And I'm gonna grab my bow and arrow.
And this 911 operator is like, we got a Hawkeye over here.
Well, thank you.
Or a green arrow. Or a speedy.
Gonzalez?
And
Hawkeye or green
Slow
arrow? There is a
Rodriguez.
slight difference in their
You
firing
almost
rate,
pronounced that right.
which determines which one would win in a fight.
Rodriguez.
It could just be speedy.
Also really close. You're getting the three right, which is the hard part. Rodriguez.
Rodriguez.
Very close.
Anyway. So we're getting tortured.
It doesn't have this
Really?
So yeah, I have a bow and arrow. I would tell Blaine where I'm going. Realize it's gone.
He's
not
going
tell it, so.
to grab your shirt and use his knife to cut it off of you.
That's-
Intimidation.
Me?
Yes, like just.
That's,
But rope. What?
Well,
he's like
avoiding the
pulling your
rope.
shirt up and then like cutting it off. I don't know.
He's that good.
It's kinky,
Okay.
okay?
Okay.
You're now shirtless and tied up.
He's
Damn.
that. He's that
He's-
good.
Okay.
He's trying to get at a spot to like dramatically cut
Wave
your
a
flesh.
dagger.
So,
Castrate
Go for
you.
it.
Castrate.
Go for it.
yeah, so he's opening up your shirt to be like, I have all day.
That does not make any of us kinky.
Do we though?
I don't even know what you're gonna ask me. No
Um,
matter who you are, probably not even gonna tell you. Whether I do, whether I don't, you won't know.
Yes, maybe I should interrogate you as well.
Oh.
What are your words? I'm bad at doing the intimidation thing, but just he's scary, okay?
Tell us
Not
your
responding.
words or you will suffer unimaginable consequences and pain.
What kind of intimidation are you going for?
You can always just shoot him. Violence is always an answer.
There's the creepy joy, there's the aggression, or the sort of cloaked figure in the corner. kind of-
Stone cold psycho.
Ah, that's a good one.
Just go to old-fashioned violence. You shot me in the kneecaps.
Coin toss to see whether or not he shoots them, or something like Russian roulette. That's a good way to intimidate that way.
You're trying to get them killed.
No, you play Russian roulette, but you happen that through your powers you know exactly which one has the bullet, and right when it's that one you shoot the wall and then continue shooting it. Well, shoot
While
at
you're
the
doing that, I
wall,
wanna try something.
reload, try again.
So, am I tied up the same way he is, like rope wrapped around the chair?
Rope.
I want to try move rope to like move the rope so like they're over. How am I trying to phrase this? I want to do work it so like my arms get free. Like move rope, It's like with it. I'm trying to wiggle it so my arms get free. Quietly.
Wiggling it, or is it a spell? Because the way you're phrasing it sounds.
Spell to wiggle it so my arms get free.
Spell wiggle.
Wiggly spells.
You can make a magic control check. That would
Roll
just
for
really
it.
help the move.
God damn it! Now.
Riley, I'm so sorry. That is
You
at
accidentally
least
tighten the rope
You're going to die.
and
Suffocating.
briefly lose consciousness.
Just as a test, try using this. For,
And he's going to walk over and like pat your cheeks. He's like, "Well, this isn't bother.
you want to use this one.
So
gonna do my
much
best. I'm gonna do
waiting."
Telling you magic words. Alright, we'll skin you alive. Your flesh is a
None of these
for
are
the
above
other
15.
person.
You'll do. Okay. Doing the short.
Another good way is to have him shape them with a knife.
Was that 3 nat 1s in a row?
Not in a row. But
Not in a
close.
row, but like you
I
need.
am
It
fucking
was the
sure.
stealth check.
It's at least been 3.
There was
Yeah.
the stealth check to separate them.
Yeah.
And that was it as
And
far as
the,
I know.
and the attack roll.
Right.
When I did the key blast. That hit.
You're just like, wee! Wee!
And then,
Alright,
boom.
free myself!
I admire your perseverance.
I'm just gonna look at him and just stare him down.
Most people stop after the first fuck up. You kept going, and there was a second one.
And then a third one.
I imagine you are not that good at gambling.
Let's see what the next one is. A 1.
Jackpot!
He is going to wave his hands, and suddenly, not only does the light disappear, but also the sound.
My inner fire still burns brightly. Didn't hear that.
Shut up, noise.
We're not doing anything.
And he's waiting for you to wake up. And so he figured he would sensory deprivation torture him a bit.
Thinking about being.
You have to be careful with that because it can also be relaxing, depending on how you implement
Batches
it.
is trying to like imagine different food noises. Like, man, I can't hear anything.
The
Like
crunching
sizzling.
of the crunching of asparagus, the sizzling of bacon,
Ooh.
It's hard to do a torture scene in D&D.
the
since
munch of potato
You're,
chips.
you're both at nat 1, and so it's not like
Flavor, slaps, punches, you can always just name and wait.
Also, you can impose penalties other than reduced HP as a result of torture.
Like shattering my kneecap. That's
like levels of exhaustion.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You can
Also,
shatter his kneecaps. break a few teeth.
it is a lot
It is.
to knock my
Obvious.
character out. I have a lot of HP. I demand an explanation. Doesn't have to be now, but I demand an explanation for how I lost 21 hit points.
Shovel.
Without losing a
That's a
limb.
D6.
It doesn't have to.
it was a miracle that you stayed conscious for
The poison.
for the tranquilizers.
Oh, tranquilizer.
Because yeah, that was a lot.
I will be running towards their street with a bow and arrows strapped to my back.
You hear you
Yeah.
regain consciousness.
There's police.
And you
They
hear
just shoot at the
faint
kaiju.
sounds of sirens
Yes.
in the distance.
They're the death fodder for when the hero arrives.
Our time is coming. We're just waiting. So now
I
I'm just
can't
gonna.
hear.
I'm staying put. I'm
I'm
staying put.
imagining Krakenade.
Staying put. Meditating.
Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Put them in a pan and sizzle them until golden brown.
I'm just meditating.
Well, you crack 'em
Completely
first.
immersed in this.
No, Ryan. You don't fry them till
Make us
golden
And that's
brown.
how you make
to
me.
not
Hatch
be
more.
fried, to not shit ourselves and tell them everything.
And he gets out his knife again. And he's like, time for an art project.
But at least the rain isn't here yet. Oh.
And he makes a very shallow cut in a circle around on the place where he opened up on your chest.
There was a scream
Was it a girly scream or a family scream?
somewhere in between.
Yes, it was one of the two.
You know, most
Nice.
magic sigils have a base of a circle
Oh,
with something else on it.
he's carving words in it.
Yeah, carve me up. Pops.
Also, if I get tied up and he asks me my words, I'm totally responding in Japanese.
I just could go fucking weave and shoot him in the head.
No,
He's like, it's not worth it.
no, I want to be like introducing myself in Japanese, like, "Hi, my name is."
Oh my god. Where is the
Like, I
library?
do not like this situation we are in. Person fear caster. I grew up in this town. How about you? Run away. Just casually slip my magic in there. That is my plan. Anyway. Right now I'm running.
Let's do a die of fate to see if you get there before or after the police get there.
Just become a police officer.
The police are not going very fast. They got a 6.
I know. Well, let's see how fast I go. 18 plus Dex. That is unnatural 20 if Dex is nice.
You're able to get there first.
Oh,
Without a car. Right. I'm just doing like the ninja sprint.
The police are being led by Chief Wiggums. They keep coming for donuts.
It's a very understaffed police force, and most of their detectives were on the case with the mayor. So it's gonna take them a while to get across town.
so there was a tiger?
So you get to the corner with the abandoned warehouse, empty plot of land, waste treatment facility, and club.
Okay.
Um,
I doubt they're at a
and
club.
and as you're pulling in, you do see two guys with purple bandanas guarding a door.
Oh,
Do they see me?
shoot them.
They see you.
Ace in that shot. Ryan dies.
TPK, TPK.
Are they making any
Alexander
moves
can
towards
hear
me or like doing
You get hit
anything
by a car.
as they see me?
They're not visibly armed, but they do have
Tragic reality. of
hands in their
IRL.
pockets
Of modern camping.
or big, like sweatshirt pockets where they can hide weapons.
Okay. Well, I guess the best case scenario is to walk up. Cautiously, of course. I'm gonna stand about 15 feet away from them before I say hi. Hi there. I didn't know my band hired staff.
You from around here, kid?
Yeah, my band's playing here in an hour and we gotta set up.
Nice lie. Sure.
Do a deception check. It was a pretty high DC. They,
Oh, we own the warehouse.
one of them is going to like grab you by the collar.
Which is why I stood 15 feet away, so I could be prepared for this.
He's walking in, gonna grab you by the collar.
I suggest you not do that, sir. Stop it.
He's gonna pull out his gun.
This is a
Mexican
very logical
standoff.
puzzle. If both people have perfect
I'm totally
accuracy and
mentioning
are
that.
perfectly reasonable,
We will
who
both
wins?
die.
Well, you can't hold that. You can't hold that bow at full draw forever, especially when you're a freaking wimpy nerd.
Sure, so I'll probably just, whatever.
True, but no matter
Bang.
no matter which one fires first, if both have perfect accuracy, the one with the pistol dies.
Fine, you win this round. And I back off, start backing off.
I'm gonna do a roll to see if he's even going to accept defeat. Can you see what the die said? I want you to say would a high number or a low number be better for him accepting defeat and letting you accept defeat and accept defeat?
I don't know the personality of this character. I would say you're rolling for him, like his judgment.
I think it would be a character for the way Ryan's character dies for a low DC that kills him.
And he's going to try to shoot you in the leg.
Time to die.
Headshot.
Alright, well, either he shoots, I will.
16?
You're dead.
Hits.
You're so dead, dude.
We're all dead. We all have shattered kneecaps.
Etzel's going to survive.
7
he
damage.
is just getting it.
Okay, and I'm gonna fire back.
Flying.
Wing.
Wait, you're still alive?
Yep.
Where are you aiming?
I
for
did
the
not. Center
You got
mass.
shot in the leg.
Okay. So is this just Dex or do I add bow proficiency? Oh wait, it does both. It looks like. Okay, 15.
Emergency to fire. Hanzo.
That is only 4 damage. Good job.
Hanzo, can you switch? It's not really working.
Okay.
I have a question. I lost track of who's guarding who. I'm gonna do a die of fate to see if it was the same guy who you blasted in the face.
The guy who's heavily scarred.
If it's the guy with the electric burns, it'll be high. It's a different guy. Because I was all the HP was the same except for the one guy.
We hear these gunshots, sir.
Yeah,
And
you
twang.
hear a gunshot and a twang
I hear no
and
twang.
Okay.
a loud cursing.
All I hear is
And then I will
Nothing.
try to run
Just
to like a
leave it.
tree or behind a car for cover.
Let's cast blindness and deafness on me.
If there's none close enough, I will get as close as I can.
There's nothing over by the abandoned warehouse of the entry plot, but there is a like an old car, but with like a fresh coat of paint with like lightning bolts. Like a person who really wants to be cool.
It's Bruce Lee.
That kind of car outside in front of the nightclub that you could hide behind.
Cool. I will try to run to that.
Hot wire it. Get inside.
You know how to
Collect key. Go.
He's 17. I hope so.
So as you're running for cover, he's going to try to
Another shot.
pop another shot. You're not moving that fast because it was looking towards the legs, but it was only a graze, so you don't have the shattered kneecap that he does.
Wait, did I take 7 damage earlier or 9?
7 damage.
Oh. Then I had 2 more HP than I thought.
And he's going to miss you.
Yay.
Bang. And the sirens are getting louder.
Hear that? A complete stranger misses you.
Aww.
It's like anime.
Okay. Duck behind that car.
You now have
Who's
cover.
behind the bus?
Grab another arrow, but don't draw it yet. And just kind of like keep looking over the hood.
The one guy is remaining at his post, but the other guy is chasing after you since he's suspicious.
Okay. So one of the guys is approaching. Well, I say we both got a decent hit in. Let's call it a draw, shall we? Can I roll persuasion?
We have magic that manipulates.
Yes, but I don't want to waste a 13.
He's like, this isn't the time to try to be a superhero, kid.
Well,
You
then
can
it's always
advise
the time to
them
try to be a
like
superhero.
You could go around a corner and disguise yourself as a gang member and walk back.
They might know each other by name. I'm really hoping on the sirens right now. But as he approaches, I want to do that thing where that all siblings do when they're trying to chase each other for some stupid reason. Where as soon as they start approaching one side, you start going the opposite direction.
Roll to piss him off.
Would this be charisma, dex?
Charisma.
Is it plus charisma modifier
14.
or minus charisma modifier?
Well, I'm trying to piss him off.
Okay, so plus charisma modifier. Poison arrow.
You're the Indiana, so.
He's really torn between not taking you seriously enough to kill you, wanting to take you in alive for questioning, and just wanting to shoot you and get the whole thing over with.
And meanwhile, the cops are coming. And this guy's shooting at a poor innocent teenager who may or may not have a bow and arrow.
And who may or may not have an arrows. But the guy may or may not have
True.
an arrow sticking in and showing that you're getting.
He's going to shoot at you and he's going to miss. And the sirens are getting louder, and you can see flashing lights in the distance. The cops are approaching soon.
Why the police don't know who I am?
The police know you're the one shooting arrows at people.
I still have the bow and arrow on my. I still have the bow. Well, in my hands. Uh-oh, looks like the cops are coming. You should probably get out of here while you can.
Oh my god.
The one guy who was still by the door pops in, and you're the only one who's able to hear it since he's sensory deprivation. Is like, anyone else hearing the sirens? Because we've got company.
How far away is my chair from is the door open?
Yeah, the door is open. It's relatively close, like a few feet, maybe a yard or two.
Okay. Alright, just wanted to make sure. So, what's going on?
How does Ellie only have 8 magic?
Magic.
She probably didn't help.
Anyway, so what's happening?
Oh, because she erased it for using her number.
And he just says, fine, take him to Whitestone, and he leaves.
As they try, okay, he leaves. So
Yeah, the shadowy guy leaves. And the gangsters are like, of course. He calls them to our hideout. And then he ditches us.
So what are the rest of the gangsters trying to do?
They are going to try to pick him up from the shore. And then call in the guys that are guarding the front.
Roll strength and constitution.
As they try to pick him up, I'm gonna cast move chair forward and just bolt on the door with a moving chair. Yes.
That's really cool.
Like a pushing the chair or like a levitating the chair?
Even whichever's faster.
Like as though he has wheels on his chair and is being pushed by a small child.
Yes.
Do a magic control and then do a stealth.
I'm not trying to be stealthy. I'm getting the fuck out of here. No. Okay, that's 15. I'm like, later.
You fly out of the open door, across the street. You're like floating over the abandoned plot of land.
I want to cross the street and then turn left and it's like, I'm heading towards the sirens. Great.
You're gonna get run over by a cop.
In the direction of the sirens.
Yes. On the sidewalk.
You just like pass me like rotating around a like grease lightning with another guy who has a gun.
Maybe they should have tied you to a chair that doesn't have wheels.
It doesn't. Sparks.
Are you like?
It's a horrible screeching sound. Let's go outside.
There was a screeching as the police officer slams on the brakes. The other cars continue on.
So screeching from brakes and from the chair.
And throws open the door. And they get out and they're like,
Could you please untie me? My friend is being taken away right now. Hurry, there's not much time.
do a charisma check.
Oh, I'm so... 2.
You gotta help me, friend. You gotta help me, guys. My friend's tied up and they're gonna kill me.
I accidentally said it in like... Nepalese.
They're pretty freaked out by the fact that you are like in a chair that's moving under its own power, apparently. Tied up. And they have like their guns like
Bleeding from the knee.
Oh yeah, there's like blood.
You have a shredded knee.
Yeah.
Just eat a chicken wing.
So that guy I was talking to, did he actually leave when the cops showed up? Or?
no, it was the
Badges,
other
please.
guy who was
I need to get you free so you can help me.
and the guy next to you
Badges.
raises his gun for one more shot, and the other police car pulls in, and you have backup. You have
Yeah.
2 police officers on your side.
We're trying to get a headshot. Instantly die.
You know, you should really quit while you can. You're clearly outnumbered and outgunned. No, not 14. Oh, wait, it's persuasion. I haven't been adding my charisma to my persuasion modifier. That's a 16.
And he is going to leg it in the opposite direction, shooting one like passing shot vaguely in your direction as he goes. He's gonna have disadvantage.
That was not 20.
And he fails to hit you. He bolts it out of there.
Thanks for the backup, guys. That might have not been the smartest thing for me to do, run in here with a bow and arrow when they have guns, but thank you for your help.
Freaking awesome.
I don't know who you're referencing. I'm not as big as a weeb as Steve.
Not even weed.
Sorry, he's otaku.
It's just being a gamer.
And they're like, where's the other assailants? Is that the only one?
I don't know. They were guarding this abandoned building, which I guess isn't abandoned because there's people in it, but
Steve, my friend, could you please untie me?
Oh, hey, okay. Just like, I'll take out one of my arrows and like try to saw it with the tip of the arrow.
Pop's just gonna come over with a knife and just like.
And
It's not
and
efficient.
from the rooftops, you see a person in a red costume, like grappling hook down.
Oh my god. No.
Wait, what?
Either a superhero, supervillain, or a weeb.
Another weeb.
You have a rival.
Or a window walker.
That would be the weebest thing ever.
And he hates your waifus.
Alright, let's hear it.
And they come over and cut the ropes off.
Thank you.
With
With
Scissors, of course.
like a knife that they pulled from like a sheath.
A karate chop, obviously.
And they cut off the ropes and help you down.
Laser beams.
I'm supposed to also have healing magic. Look at my knee. Is it my left or right knee?
Itzel might be able to fix that. Fix my collarbone once.
Right knee.
Look at my right knee. That's my good knee.
It's
I'm 40,
like
I'm 40. I probably have a good knee at this point.
You're 40. You don't have any more good knees left.
and he
more.
says,
better.
sorry, that's not my type of crime fighting. And he like goes run off and he's like, so where are the attackers coming from?
Warehouse. And I'm gonna start hobbling towards it too.
And he runs in that direction.
I'm hobbling over there too.
So Emma, what were you doing in there?
The spell that was keeping you in
Oh.
sensory deprivation is
in the
over.
corner.
Hobble.
In timeout.
Hobble.
Dude, just sit down. I got this.
What
are
is
we up
around
against?
me as I
Ninjas,
come to my senses
ghosts.
once more?
Now you are being carried
Hobble.
By
by that beefy man from before.
The one guy is strong.
It's not like I'm exactly over his shoulder or anything.
They're
Okay.
just dragging you behind the rope.
They bring you over, and they exit just in time for you guys all to see them make a run for it.
I'm gonna use my one last energy blast. Actually, I'm gonna use my last. If my HP goes down to 0, do I fall unconscious or do I disintegrate?
You fall unconscious, although I do have mechanics for if you deliberately go past unconsciousness and sacrifice yourself from that.
I'm gonna use my last magic point and my last magic point and last point of health to gather energy, expel energy at them, and just like stop, fiends.
As I see him doing this, can I use magic transfer on him?
Sure. What's your amount of magic transfer?
2.
2. You get 2 extra.
So I'm just using the free magic then, and gather energy, expel energy at the group. I want this big old key blast focus attack. I'm aiming at the center mass of the group. I want this to be an explosion.
Focus blast.
Do a magic control check.
That one incoming.
Wait, use Christian's dice.
9.
You are able to make a blast, but it dissipates before it gets to them.
I think I'm just not. I'm just person there.
Just try sticking.
Well,
with
I'm
this.
gonna run after them. And do I see him yet?
Yeah, you see him.
Okay. I'm gonna look at the guy who's dragging him.
Okay. You should borrow that.
Yes.
for this session.
Followed by, let go of my friend or you will suffer unimaginable consequences.
They're pretty imaginable.
Huh?
They're pretty easy to imagine.
It's one of those days.
Getting
Yes, they are.
poked.
I swear to God, this better not happen wrong. When I'm DMing.
I will set the DC at 15, which means I use a 10 point. Because I have person as an attainment.
Okay.
Manipulating people's expensive.
How powerful? What? Not how powerful, but
I put 10 points into it.
yeah. But what? Is it a
Sorry,
fear spell?
person fear caster.
Okay. And he, right there, just drops you and runs. and he's like, we can just tell him that they overtook us and they got him back, okay? The darkness never needs to know.
Is it really from the darkness? And kind of my dice back, so I can cremate it. This little piece of garbage.
My head
Well, your
is
other one
gone.
wasn't helping either.
Yeah, I rolled 9 on that one when I was doing tests. So,
So
So is the whole group leaving him behind, or just the guy that was pulling him?
the whole group leaves him behind. The guy in the red costume is able to overtake one of them and knock them out with like a bow staff.
11.
And
Okay.
but the others escape. And the police handcuff them alive.
That one on dice handling.
So 6 or 4?
Well, I'm once again trying to untie him using my arrow to no avail while red guy probably cuts him loose.
Well, he already cut him loose.
Dang it.
Oh, I thought you were talking about him.
No, I
But
said
yeah,
about
You can cut him loose with your arrow.
cool. Batches is free. Batches is free.
1 in 400 chance.
What?
I
The one that-
rolled 2 20s in a row.
What a coincidence! I rolled an 18, which with my charisma or dex is a 20.
Hey, look, a CRT.
Yeah, that's one of the ones we got. Big smiley face.
And the guy in the red costume. The guy in the red costume pats him on the shoulder and says, "Sorry it took so long," and disappears.
Like,
Like hook shots onto a building, and he does a Batman.
in the middle of the day, in the sketchy part of town. Wait, where's Itzel?
oh god, we left him at home.
He's not at home. That's the first place I checked.
Does he have a key to get back into the apartment?
Does he? Maybe he's with Blaine? Call Blaine again. See if Itzel's with him. Upon hearing a
With
no.
her.
Sorry. Yeah. So I don't know where Itzel is,
I have to deal with
and I
that.
don't have his number because he is a child.
Gonna start hobbling towards our apartment. Doing my best to conceal my messed up knee.
Have I been gathered by my compatriots?
Oh.
Yeah,
Alright,
you're perfectly
alright, everybody.
conscious now.
Group hug. Let's heal.
Not with. You might want to put a shirt on first. That's.
It's fine.
Sweaty.
We're bros. He's used to shirtless dudes. Martial arts. I'm going to heal. Whatever costs 4 magic points.
Heal him and yourself. I'm
4
fine.
magic points is 2d4 healing.
1d4, 1d4.
Heal my broken knee.
Yeah, here it comes.
Heal me!
15 on my magic control. Here's for you, Mrs. Robinson.
Here's looking at you, kid.
Did I have a 4?
Yeah, you got a 4 as well.
Did?
No, you got 2. Oh, sorry. You're at 3.
I'll get my hopes up, Ryan.
I got your HP up.
And the police officer is like, "Do you guys? Should I call an ambulance?"
No, thank you. We're quite alright.
Dude, your
We can't
clothes are
afford
fogging out.
that.
Hobble.
She's going to do a perception.
I do deception.
Do a deception.
Okay, that's much better. That's a 15.
You are just barely able to hide your injury from her, or at least the severity of it.
Yeah.
She thinks that like maybe you just got your knee scraped up a little bit.
Hobbling away before she can do anything else. Hobble.
Oh, during this time and before they get back to the apartments, how well did Itzel's hand buzzer adventure go?
Oh, I completely forgot all about
See, that was a
Uh,
cliffhanger I
Try
cared
to
about.
pickpocket it. Get that.
How much do you think a hand buzzer would cost? Like $5?
6.
$1.
Less than 10 for sure.
$1, maybe 2.
Yeah, probably. Like
Did he buy it from like the book fair at school? Because then it'd be a
he,
little more.
He walked over to like the mall.
No,
Oh,
not the mall, but a thrift shop.
it's a few bucks.
$3.
Okay, too bad he can't access his bank account.
Just casually slip it into the void with your leech blood.
He needs leech blood first. Trying to think if he would use magic to try and obtain it. He could easily use tethered time.
Try to use
Tether
your
time.
like amazing 11 charisma to convince him to give this like little toy to an adorable kid who looks lost and confused
Do you not have
and is
like
without his parents.
Do you not have like $20 in your wallet or piggy bank?
He put it all in the bank at your request,
Oh,
and then you took the card.
Yeah.
I almost died.
He could have died. We could have been seen.
He could have had his bank account robbed.
You can just mourn it and then try to go find us.
Okay,
You go down to the warehouse.
charisma check to see if he can somehow convince the shop owner to at least be willing to negotiate a way for him to get the hand buzzer.
It's a van.
5. He was speaking Latin.
The pasty white kid with the dark black hair and like the darkest of eyes, whispering Latin incantations to try to convince. Who let the emo grade schooler in here?
How much would tethered time cost to temporarily pause time for him to take it?
I'm rolling it.
That is so much.
Basically all temporal manipulation costs a ridiculous amount. But I'm going to say that if you use all of your magic and considerable amount of your HP, that I'll let it happen.
Spends 23.
Spending each
Or
key
20.
to get a hand buzzer. Nah.
Do it. You're chaotic. It's been like 14 magic, 7 HP. That's 21 seconds.
Nah. He'll try to see if he can get one of his guardians to let him buy it with his own money.
I was gonna say quote unquote parents, but they're not very apparently.
He'll head back.
They're not very guardian either. I mean, they both got kidnapped.
Yes, it's very unparent like of us to get kidnapped.
It is kind of
I
weird that
feel
it's
really
adult-
bad that I just like kept you guys tied up for the entire thing.
It's okay. We clearly should have tortured
We
us more.
really need to get to lead force so we can do magic.
You'd rather go to grab it and just bam, kneecap.
We'll just go on a fishing trip.
Or to the biology museum, which is conveniently next to the magical artifact museum, which is conveniently next to the art museum.
If we had died, your parents have a horrible habit of disappearing.
Batches wants to live in the sewer,
Why?
so he can start his new life.
Rat meat isn't
As
that
the
bad.
rat.
David?
I am the rat.
David don't exist.
I'm just
It's a-
imagining
it's a
like a
joke.
really big guy, like barely being able to crawl through like sewer pipes to like navigate. and
He's a
then
very ineffective villain.
he just has like roasted rat on a spit like in Dishonored, and then he's just like eating it like this, and then someone crawls in and he like looks up, does the deer in the headlight like, and then scurries off on the floor.
I just want to call it like, and leave the
And he's
castle.
wearing a chest hat.
No,
Did I
like a
leave the
squirrel.
I love Eddie Izzard.
Who gets to the
I think we're
apartments
winding down.
first?
That's a good point.
You easily get to the apartment first.
Okay, so
Because everyone else is being questioned by police and ambulance.
We're hobbling. I'm hobbling because I'm sitting out of movement and there it goes. I got my kneecap blasted out.
Oh, and they're also going to ask you and you if you guys need medical attention.
That's fine. Just a graze.
Don't stick me with another damn bill.
Though I really need to get an upgrade to this bow and arrow. It doesn't do crap. She does.
Just get your ultimate.
I would advise you to
Switch to something else.
not practice archery in the city. It's dangerous.
So are guns. Now that I think about it, guns are more convenient and more dangerous.
Zenyatta, as long as it ends in a schwa.
I put 3 proficiency points into a bow and arrow. I'm not leaving my bow and arrow.
Arissa?
But I might.
Again.
He's not strong enough to use a combat or a longbow.
Get poisoned.
We don't make,
Use bleach.
He's watched Bleach. He won't use it.
Reinhardt. Bastion.
hobbling to the home, and it's like, please heal me. Give me soul food.
Well, you know what? Screw it. Chris
God,
meant
no.
check to try flirting with the female cop who's talking to us.
God.
I was
Hey,
John.
I bet you like movies.
No, he played off like, yeah, I
There's no
totally
follow-up.
have that under control, but I appreciate you trying to help.
And she doesn't even register that it's like
My head is enormous.
like a serious attempt to flirt, and it's just like, oh, your brain is broken. You want me to give you a ride home?
Sure.
Hobbling, hobbling, hobbling.
Would you like me to give you a ride home?
You'll be welcome. Hobble into the car. Dispatch is coming.
Yeah,
So I call shotgun.
whatever.
I thought you had
As
a
long as I don't have middle seat.
Hobbling in, driving back to the apartment, getting out, hobbling away before they can say, seriously, you okay? No. Hobble, hobble. I was dead at the time.
By the way, that elevator's broken.
That's just
We're on the
really,
3rd floor.
Oh, but they don't have an
They don't have
elevator,
an
do they? They have
No.
stairs.
that just really wants to make, like, double fudge brownies now.
That will heal my knee.
I'm not allowed to magic, but they'll taste good.
I can help you with that. Just
I'm gonna say a pretty decent amount of time passed. Anne's getting off of work and is going to witness this.
just a
Are you going to say something?
Yeah. Normally, heal costs 4.
I
Yes.
have 4.
Okay. We're good.
And then you have
Affinity.
affinity.
I have magic.
Give me 2 magic.
I can give you 4 magic.
You guys look like you went on an adventure.
Hobble into the apartment.
Yeah, these guys got kidnapped. I shot
I
someone
can cover your mouth.
with an arrow first.
I cover his mouth. I cover his mouth.
By the way, do you know where Itzel is?
Covering your mouth.
Shut up, fool.
I just got here. I don't know where he is.
Okay, well, we should probably look for him. Not you.
Oh god.
Apparently Blaine is taken to hanging out with Ava.
I'm going to bed.
The child
It's
is
like
lost.
3.
Itself was missing.
You what?
No, Itzel.
We don't know that.
Oh yeah.
Going to the apartment.
Oh.
Itzel is going to come up to the door and hold up his list that has all of them crossed off except for leech blood.
And now on the list, Joy Buzzer.
Yeah, he added Joy Buzzer, but there's a few blank lines.
I'm just gonna put a hand on your collarbone and just like push you away as I head to my bed and just like lay face down.
Wonderful, my boy, but it must wait until tomorrow. Hobble, hobble, hobble. Change into like pajamas. Hobble.
Like, this is the kind of parenting that leads to
Stop.
someone being a total weeb. Especially now that his, like, only influence is gonna be from a weeb.
Oh my gosh. Your parents are going to come home from work. Are you going to tell them that you shot someone with the bow and arrow?
They won't believe me, but yes.
I just
Oh,
realized.
that's nice gear. No, go back to
And
your
then,
Just imagine
and
the
then
dinner
that lady comes
noises.
totally into me.
So I shot someone today.
And I will invite you to play
Got
video
it.
games.
Huh?
God
And I will invite you over to play video games since both of your parents are out of commission.
Goes over to
Literally.
the video games. And I just realized something. They've both seen a list that Itzel wrote in English.
Yeah. Batches did not have time for that shit.
Yeah, we're not processing that right now.
You have both seen the list multiple times that you know he wrote in English. And yet he still speaks Latin around you guys and you don't question it.
Not processing that right now. We're too tired.
True, but you didn't process it earlier.
We were too scared before. I have perception of 9, I think.
I have a +2, 1 on wisdom.
So, yeah. Good night.
End session on nap time?
Nap
That's
time.
it.
That's bedtime.
Good time.